Hello, everybody. It is I, Antonian Turtle of the Black Pants Legion, Ninja Turtle of the Ox, here with some later in the day Metroid, and I have with me some some folks, some guests.
You have made terrible decisions. I wish you to know this.
And they could be good decisions. Like, legally, we're not allowed to know.
Indeed, and and indeed, Dux, you may in fact know us, but we
Oh, hey,
have
it's that Dux guy. I know him.
indeed.
I've heard of them.
Dux gave me a pretty bitchin' urban mech that has a top hat and it's golden.
Oh, yes.
And it is
At
awesome.
the meetup, Dux fixed my shoulder, and incidentally, Dux, my shoulder is unfixed again, and you should come visit sometime and fix it for me, which is totally not an unreasonable request.
Indeed not. Indeed not. But now we have
It's
Samus.
reasonable.
This is Samus. She is large. She has light suit and many guns.
She is large and competent. Where are we at in the game? I have unfortunately not caught your last stream or so.
According to my understanding, the planet Mandalore, where she has to fight the battle droids.
I'm
Well,
glad you are up to date on the story of the Metroid Prime games.
you're actually not that far off, Squick.
Oh, that's concerning.
Because we're in actually, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna go through the lore entries.
Oh, no,
History.
I'm going to learn things.
You're gonna learn things. History, the Golden Age, and this menu system. I do not know
This
why.
menu system is designed to give you seasickness, and I don't know who made that decision.
It was a decision that was made. So here are the
was.
origins. It was told that the Luminoth were not born of Aether, but of the stars. In the early days, we roamed the greatness of the void, bathing in the glorious light of 1,000 stars. We met a vast number of enlightened minds, the Enkren, the Ela, and the Chozo among them. Each of them we found had claimed a homeworld and formed a deep bond with it. In time, we decided to do the same. The
What?
Luminoth are okay. So the first game in
The
Metroid,
Luminoth are the nice, like, good guys.
they are
You
the
don't just get to go, we were born in the universe, and then eventually we decided to claim a homeworld. That's not how homeworlds work.
Oh,
Well-
wait till you find out what's kind of been going on their homeworld. They may not have made the best real estate decision.
well they.
Oh, no.
So speaking of their homeworld, our search for a home took us through the cosmos. For many a great cycle, great cycle is 300 years. We roamed,
Okay, good to know.
yet a place to call our own eluded us. In time, we began to despair. Feeling the search was in vain, we considered remaining amongst the stars until a scout returned with news of a world unlike any other. When we beheld Aether for the first time, so great was her beauty that we forsook the stars forever to live upon her surface. From that day forth, the Luminoth were of Aether, our blessed paradise.
That's just a series of terrible decisions. Although, I suppose, in their defense, I have never heard the plot of a game where a spacefaring precursor civilization made good decisions. Seems a prerequisite to have action that you can play with.
Yes. I mean, they settled on what seemed to be a very nice planet.
Yeah, it was a fertile,
we
aged
haven't-
world.
We have an intergalactic civilization. We've decided to all move to Space Rhode Island because it had, like, the Mojito Hut.
Yeah,
I mean, a mojito hut is compelling.
and with bountiful fields and oceans, the native creatures were gentle compared to other worlds we had encountered. We settled in a mountain region at first, in cliffside dwellings. In time, we established settlements in the green forest of Torvus and the fertile plains of Aegon. A great temple was built between our three domains, a place of peace and a monument to our accomplishment. It is a time of harmony for our people.
We had the Great Golden Age, which is very necessary so that it could all go to shit immediately afterwards.
What about Second Golden Age?
Sometimes that happens.
It's
So-
reasonable.
The main energy controller was built in the Great Temple. 3 sub-controllers were built in the temples of Torvus, Aegon, and Sanctuary. They collected the energy of Aether, then radiated it over the world to all who needed it. In time, we came to call this precious energy the light of Aether. It brought an age of peace and prosperity to the Lumina.
Yeah, that's good. People love peace and prosperity.
They had okay, so the Luminoth are moth. Because in the first Prime game they had Chozo, who are like the spindly friendly bird people. And apparently the like Nintendo Metroid lore people were like, no, you can't just put Chozo in this game. And so for the sequel, they made the Luminoth, who are the spindly friendly moth people.
Which is perfectly reasonable, and ask no questions, wake your hands.
That one,
I will download more hands. You can't stop me. What are you going to do? Patrol like the hand downloading factory?
I mean, well, it's by the time we detected the stellar object as it streaked toward our world, it was too late to stop it. We fired numerous weapons at it in vain, attempting to alter its trajectory. Nothing worked. Our efforts placed a great strain on the energy controllers and weakened Aether. All we could do as the object drew closer was take shelter and wait. We gathered stores of food and water, reinforced the shieldings on our dwellings, and spent the last hours in peace.
Okay, so far seems, again, fairly reasonable.
The problem is that they didn't have a Bruce Willis to send to go and just blow the asteroid up. That was their problem. That was their critical mistake.
Well, we skipped this one because of the order. I mean, how do we even tell which one order these go in? Anyway, that's just saying that lamp was limited, and so they had to like figure out how to make lamp last more.
Yes, less more important.
So Dark Age.
I mean, oh no, Dark Age for moths?
Yep.
That's going to be awful.
The starborn terror burned through the heavens and struck Aether with untold might. We all expected the world to shatter, but Aether held. There was great devastation, however. Green plains of Aegon were scorched forever, and the forest of Torvus was engulfed and racked by the sea. Skies burned for days, casting darkness over the land.
I mean, look, I got to be honest. If I'm the weather guy for that, I'm probably not going to report it. Like, people will figure it out.
The skies are still burning outside.
Yeah, it's like you're going to have hot weather.
We are still talking about the Mojito Hut in chat, just so you know. I'm being very sensible over here.
Look, we got the hot weather Mojito Hut for the off-brand chorizo.
I mean,
Yes.
I'm sure we like shielded the Mojito Hut as best we could, within reason. We put like
By within reason, do you mean they used an umbrella?
we put like 7 sandbags in front of it.
7 sandbags and umbrella. Okay, so it's a luxury trench.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, you only have to
Okay,
change your
that's
socks every 30
stay
minutes.
comes with a free pair of dry socks.
Yeah. It's Dry Sock Thursday.
That's way better than Wet Sock Wednesday.
It is. Amidst this turmoil, we discovered many disturbing anomalies. Spatial disturbances appeared across the land. Objects went into a state of dimensional flux, their atoms divided between Aether and somewhere else. There was little time to ponder these strange happenings, for we had to deal with the devastation of our lands.
Okay.
In time,
They got hit with a meteor so hard they ended up with a bifurcated timeline, and you can go to both. One is easy.
Oof.
in time, the roar of a wounded planet subsided. The air, though fouled, was breathable. Light made its way through the dark veil over our. Slowly, we ventured out from the shelters of our homes to see what remained of our paradise, aka Mojito Hut. What little comfort we gained by surviving, hey, it survived, was soon shattered, for when we looked outward, all we saw was devastation. Half the planet's energy had vanished from the energy controllers. Aether became violently unstable as a result. Of the stellar object which struck our home, there was no sign.
Good news! Ground Central was not the Mojito Hut. Bad news! We are out of vodka.
Well, half the vodka's gone.
No, this sounds like they started with a mojito hut and then business took a downturn, and then now the two stores next to it that used to be something fairly pedestrian are a payday loan service and one that exclusively deals in phone cards.
I feel like there's a pawn
Which
shop
is,
that should be somewhere around. Or is the pawn shop in the Dark Twin?
well, isn't half the storyline here that you are like Samus Aran supreme pawn collector out to like get the 5 really good deals on weird murder bullshit
Kind of?
I
before you
think
pawn
with
it all at the end of the
Samus,
game?
it's more a case of, you know, some cheeky little what's-it turns up and steals all of her power-ups and takes them to the pawn shop, and then she has to go and track them down again every game.
In this game,
But
that's
that's
what
a crime.
happens. Indeed, it is. And so you make them pay.
Mm.
Saris's ultimate enemy is the Repo Man.
I would hate to be the
Ridley?
Repo Man. Because, like, that Repo Man, that is a stressful job, Repo job. Like, oh, go
Yeah.
go
Yeah,
take
100%.
Samus's screw attack power up. Like, what? I'm sorry, what?
You're just hooking up your tow truck to something, and then suddenly just a human yogas into a ball, and half of your truck explodes. How do you train for that?
Yeah, this was not
There's no
covered in the
insurance
manual.
plan in the universe that will cover that.
The day came when space was torn asunder, revealing dimensional rifts to a dark place. Horrible dark swamps streaked forth from these rifts, engulfing nearby creatures and transforming them into what we would come to call darklings. That sounds a little racist, not gonna lie. The dark creatures became our enemies, and peace came to an end on 8.
These came like, who are they fighting? You've already got the Mojito Hut. You've won. Calm down.
The Mojito Hut doesn't have the alcohol it needs to make decent mojitos anymore. The other timeline, the evil timeline, has all of the good alcohol, which is very normal for, you know, when you split good and evil.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
So
All of the good music and alcohol ends up in the bad place, and it's a very important thing to go and rescue it.
so to I guess to paraphrase most of what this is, they learned that the missing half of the planet energy, or vodka, is in a dark twin of Aether that they call Dark Aether, and they develop a thing to go get the vodka back, a container. Except the soldiers they sent with the like keg for vodka get killed, and the Ing, which is what they call the creatures that are born in Dark Aether, steal the vodka container and begin stealing vodka, the remaining vodka, in our Mojito Hut.
Ah, that explains a lot. We have a first-time chat. I'm just going to shorten the name. Doctor in a Box says, nah, Samus just gets white girl wasted on spring break every year, losing all of her fancy trip in the blackout.
That's
Just
terrifying.
staying on the beach drinking white lightning.
It all returns to the Mojito Hut.
That is, I do not want to see Samus like blackout drunk while she's fully powered up. That is like
No.
planetary devastation.
Yes.
Well, that's why the chorizo civilization keeps blowing up.
Well, the Chorizo civilization, we don't know what they're up to, really. All we know is
Fighting?
they kind of left.
I'm trying not to be turned into chorizo, probably.
Oh no, they're getting an alibi.
Ridley kind of went, if I remember this one correctly, Ridley kind of went and hung out with the bad guys and got bad guy. No, that might have been the one before where he gets the.
That's the next one.
Okay. I'm mixing my primes up. I apologize.
So Ridley does not appear in Prime 2.
He was in 1, right?
He's in 1 and in 3.
Yeah.
Also, these space pirate logs are hilarious because they're like, okay, hey, we found Phazon, which is kind of what the Prime series 1, 2, and 3 are based on. It's like the
MacGuffin
mutagenic
energy.
Yeah, it's the it turns you into like it is whatever like Morgoth uses to turn elves into orcs.
Yes.
That's Phazon.
Anti dirt?
Kind of.
Super mutagen.
Okay.
So the
They
space.
found a space dinosaur and they hopped him up on like FEV they found in Fallout from the chorizo hut,
Well,
and now he's mad at everyone forever.
it's FEV. It's also like a super energy source.
Okay.
And so they're like, oh, sweet. And this thing makes some baller super mutants. And unfortunately...
Samus kind of bopped Ridley on the head in the last game, and he'll turn up in the next game after this one is finished and be suitably grumpy about it.
Indeed.
That seems reasonable.
Oh,
Yes, Trimwood Herald. Phazon is the MacGuffin energy in the Prime series.
And so the space pirates go from like, haha, we have found this and no one has tracked us here, to, oh shit, our backup, oh shit, there's been apparently a gigantic war being fought on this planet, to, oh shit, our backup got tracked here by the space police and now they're like circling us, and we've resisted arrest, and to, oh shit, now like they're already kind of scared of Samus, and then they see one Samus turn up, and like, oh, well, this Samus is kind of weird, because instead of killing us all on sight, this one mostly ignores us and just goes after the MacGuffin. And then a second Samus shows up, and they're like, this is getting out of hand.
So they're just writing that continuous line of, I am a genius! Ha ha! Oh no.
Yes. Yes, they are.
All right, I'm with you.
So, let's show you some of the creatures from Dark Aether to see what we're talking about. We have the Inglet.
Creatures. That is an ill-advised 1970s ass Jello-based dinner creation.
I mean, it kind of does a little weeble wobble. They're
Perform
amorphous
menial
blobs.
labor of the board. Like what? Twerking?
I guess. I mean, they're kind of infants. You have
So,
Warrior Ing.
You're saying that the entire space empire here is based on not just child labor, but child labor based on jiggling aggressively.
They grow up into these things, 5-legged horses.
The fuck does that work?
Complicatedly. I mean, 4 legs, fine. 6 legs also works. 5 legs, good luck.
Oh no.
It's got like 3 forward legs
Because
and
if
1
you
rear
see
leg.
a 5-legged horse, one of them is not a leg.
Well, this has got 3 in the front and 2 in the back, so, you know.
The Hidden Boss says Phazon is super uranium, but in space, but also a hive mind.
We don't know that yet. This is the Warrior Ing, which is like the 5-legged horse that evolves. They're like Pokemon. They evolve into this thing, which is like a cloud with tentacles.
That is very much like Pokemon evolution in that it makes no goddamn sense. I agree.
Listen,
The word evolution is being stretched to the limits of its plausibility.
Listen, you just get Rail in here and he'd probably tell you like, oh, that's Smokomon. It's a fairy dark monster or something. Like, I don't know.
There are 151 Pokemon.
Listen, I gave up a long time ago.
I liked it when they were only 151 as well. I could handle that.
I had the book.
There's also this, which is just an actual tentacle. It is just called Tentacle.
It is.
So it is. Are we sure that's not just like the 5th leg?
We have this, which is the 2-dimensional swarm.
Okay, so we got Death Frisbee.
Death Frisbee.
It's reminding me of Amazonian army ants that just make giant flat rafts by clinging onto each other, and yeah, it's about as terrifying.
We have these Darklings, which are like things that the Ing can possess in the light world. So when you're talking about the battle droids, hey, look, this is a possessed battle droid.
Yeah. Okay.
I like the design on that.
This 2-parter. That's the main body.
Okay.
And this is the command module. They can separate. The command module can float around.
Who exactly is piloting these?
The Ing. The 5-legged horse I showed you earlier.
Okay, so we got 5-legged horse detachable robot head.
Yes.
that seems normal. That's fine. Okay. Sure.
I mean, they're up to some shit. Guardians are
Who
the
is
bosses.
building this for them, since their primary labor force is the jiggler salad bowl?
They evolve like Pokemon.
That's
We-
not.
It's the only answer you're getting. Deal with it.
This is one of the first bosses we fought. Dragonfly.
Okay. That has an outrageously large ass.
It gets it like dips into stank water and becomes the buzz dragonfly full of purple drank.
No. Can we not have bug cocaine on Mojito Planet?
Well, when it gets the purple drank in it, it starts shooting its babies at you to like kill you. These are its babies that it just like fires at you, kill you.
Of course.
I don't ask questions. We have this thing. Which is a thing. Now we have this thing, which I'm surprised got past the sensors. But yeah, we have that.
You say, but it has not on Discord, because my Discord stream is locked up. So one moment.
Baby bullets are a new concept for today. Oh, the stream is dark. I honestly do not know how to make
Hi.
the thing brighter.
We are definitely having issues on our end. Hopefully they will resolve momentarily.
Well, I shall keep going. You have this thing, which is one boss with like 18 entries. Here's the main boss. This thing, it is Samus, by the way, is shorter, doesn't even come up to one of the first joints on the legs. Give you an idea of scale. This boss was massive. This was the boss we fought in the last stream.
Okay, so that's what you've got to.
And this is the boss that first time I played this game as a child, continuously kicked my ass.
Well, it has 5 legs, so
It has 4. It's got 4
the
legs
secret leg.
Ooh, the secret leg kept kicking.
Yeah, it's like Assassin's Creed where the dude's got like the secret knife, except this one's just, I'm a roundhouse kick you. How did you hit me with 5 feet? Secret.
Sneaky. The sub-guardians are how I got my abilities back, like Spider Ball, Boost Ball, Bombs, High Jump, Grapple Beam, Power Bomb. Yeah, that's roughly where we're at. We are
Yeah,
at
you've
the
been busy.
point in the game. We're at the last little bit of the game, so I have to
Perfect.
go. I'm in the what's this called? The Sanctuary Fortress. There we go.
Okay,
So-
reasonable.
I totally didn't forget the name of the place. Now I need to go into this portal, I believe. Yes, and come back here. Because
And people enjoy portals. Well-known fact.
they do. I just have to make sure I get into the right portal. Because yes, okay. Oh, they put me up top for some reason. I need to go back out here, but in the dark world. So I need to go this portal. Okay,
You must rescue the alcohols. Very important. The Mojito Hut needs them.
indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we've rescued
100%.
we've got almost all the vodka back.
Wonderful. What about the other alcohol?
Oh, so these enemies are fun. They are corrupted robots that can hack your visor or hack your suit.
That is rude.
See, that's why you don't take smart glasses with you when you're off to invade Skynet. Like, they're just going to upload your search history, and it's going to be real awkward.
That is fair. That is fair. Lessons for next time.
If you say
Yeah,
do not
reasonable.
consent, they legally can't shoot you, right?
It seems to be shooting me, even if I did not consent.
Oh, it's
Also,
terrible.
calm
They need a software update.
Invite them to, quote, update this.
With this giant arm cannon.
It's a persuasive argument.
You can now make rude gestures with great and terrible power.
Oh my.
Oh, yes. The orb.
The orb is kicking my ass, goddamn.
Well, it's the fifth leg.
That orb took an energy tank. Roy.
So is
by the
that like you were fighting a robot and then you just overhanded an energy drink at it?
Well, so I have 3 different weapon types, or 4 different weapons, I should say. The weapon I have now is called the Power Beam. That's the default. I also have the Light Beam, the Dark Beam, and the Annihilator Beam.
One of these sounds significantly more dangerous.
Yes, yes. The Light Beam is this one. Works great against creatures from Dark Aether.
Okay.
And it has it has a small dot component to it, damage over time. Power Beam is kind of base. It fires really quickly and it damages everything. Dark Beam works great against things from the light world, like those robots, and it can freeze them in place. So when I charge and fire, and they like froze in place, that's a property of the Dark Beam.
Okay.
The Annihilator Beam shatters space-time when you charge it, and it's both light and dark beam.
Yeah. Again, one of these sounds significantly more dangerous than the others.
Well, it's also the last upgrade you get. Second to last upgrade, I should say.
That is advanced yoga.
This one? I should... Oh. So, this is my personal canon. But I believe this game is entirely in first-person view. This is all in first person. And
I've just gotten to the warmth.
yes. Well, we're going to Dark Aether. So what happens when I do this is still Samus looking at her body. So one of the things that you see or you get in Prime 1 is the Chozo talk about like they have evolved beyond the need for bodies.
So they just become 2 ass cheeks in a bowling ball?
Well, they go beyond just 2 ass cheeks and a bowling ball, and they no longer need ass cheeks to be and bowling ball.
So Samus just pulls back to watch effectively what would be her avatar moving around.
Yep. Samus,
There's a lot to unpack there.
Yes.
Fun game theories about video games are half the
dear.
fun.
I fell over. I fell a little bit.
Just find gravity and beat its ass.
I didn't fall that time.
Good job.
Yeah.
Excellent work.
Oh, so these things. Oh, let's show what the Annihilator Beam does.
Does it annihilate?
So these things that you can see, like doing a little like running around,
Yeah. Oh, it's the Wiggler Jiggler.
it's the Wiggler Jigglers, indeed. They are now attracted to this. And if they touch that, they die.
Perfect.
So
So you have like pump action death beam.
yes,
This is very
Excellent
moth-based
name.
technology. I have
Yeah.
stuck down something for you to look at. Please hit the light until you die. All on brand. It's all themed.
Yeah, that tracks.
All right. Now. Oh, there's a thing over there that wants to kill us. That's a power bomb. Barb. You know what? Let's just do this. Okay, let's not do that.
Completely unrelated news. Our house now smells amazing. Aiden is making marinade. What does Samus eat while she's doing all of these fun things?
Well, through bird magic, she does not, in fact, need to eat anything.
Bet she loves her some birdseed. I bet she's the kind of person who's on her downtime just sits and eats sunflower seeds.
Either that or just the armor has, you may now consume the horse electrolytes.
Armor
Yeah, but that's
is...
not exactly known for being tasty and relaxing.
Neither is this entire establishment. You got like the wall slugs up there, and the wall slugs have guns.
They do. This is why when she's not busy shooting things, it's important to sit down and have a nice snack. And to go with the mojitos, you know. Shouldn't drink on an empty stomach.
Well, now we know why Samus keeps losing all the items at the end of the game.
It's how she gets white girl drunk. She doesn't eat before she drinks.
Indeed. Or she's just eating bird electrolytes. Or drinking bird electrolytes.
Oh, no, it's all White Monster.
Oh dear. Well, it seems to be a problem for someone else.
No, we need two dark drinks. We have like White Monster and White Claw. So what does the Dark Empire have to add?
I mean, the Black Russian exists.
Okay, okay. And we're gonna need another one, just to keep things even.
Let's see if chat has any cool ideas for another dark drink.
Oh.
I have a wonderful story about my mother to do with Black Russians.
Oh.
So, my mother has been a type 1 diabetic since she was 8 years old, and she has the unique distinction of having walked into an army base in Germany, sat down, desperately ordered a Black Russian, and sobered up from drinking it. She was having a hypo, and the sugar in it fixed her problem. She was the army dudes who were on the base were suitably impressed. Because she was having a hypo, she couldn't think of the word she wanted to order something non-alcoholic, and all she could think of was, I know Black Russian has sugar in it, so that was what she ordered. And then she drank it and seemed to sober up. It was great.
Oh, I did not mean to go back into light, but I have. And I must now go back into the light to go back up there. I need to cross all the way back.
Hey, that seems reasonable.
Fun.
And get the key that's in here. But yes, the moths have light-based transport.
Seems reasonable.
And
Also
so
love-
do we.
Also love
We
how
got windows.
how she has the little like light that glows from her chest.
Yes. The suit design in this one's very cool.
This is my favorite suit.
Yeah, it's a really nice looking suit.
They've exploded into
Indeed.
the least practical key I've seen recently.
Okay,
Well-
for dark drinks, chat has suggested just black rum, black orange, an entire bottle of dark rum. And Castor says, the Booze Wizard's Dark Desire, a cocktail yet to be made by the Booze Wizard. That I will suggest this to Ether shortly, as soon as possible.
Ether, for reasons of Metroid lore, we need the darkest drink.
Yes.
I mean, he would do it.
He would.
Ether is nothing if not a good sport.
Ether is wonderful.
True. Highly recommended.
Yes. 10 out of 10 person.
Every time Ether gave me a drink, I did not question what was in the drink. Fantastic. and happy.
He reminded me very much of my grandfather, which is a wonderful thing. Because my grandfather, when I was growing up, anytime I brought a boyfriend over and bits, the first thing he'd do is ask for his resume, and then he would also, if they, once we hit a certain age, he would just turn up with some kind of booze candy, and you never knew what it was because my grandfather collected alcohol from around the world because he travelled so much.
Oh my.
And he'd just turn up with a glass of something, and it would be absolutely delicious. And Ethan's the same. He just turns up with drinks. He's like, "Here, try this." I'm like, "Okay, that's amazing."
Also, you might see me save in a rather paranoid manner. One of the downsides of this being on a 20-plus-year-old console is, turns out electronics do have a life.
Yes.
And this is new towards the end of it, so it will randomly crash.
Optical media issues or just
Capacitors.
hardware failure? Well, at least capacitors can be swapped out at great frustration.
Yes.
Oh, this thing, Dark Ink Smasher. That sounds bad.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like the best thing. Kooky says the Dark World just serves Kahlua. How evil!
Got smashed aside by the Dark Ink Smasher.
Well, at least their name is appropriate.
I'm just gonna go over here now. I'm gonna go over here about it.
How about we don't is a perfectly viable solution to many problems.
That is my solution to a lot of the things in here. Is I could stay and fight you, or I could
But how
go this
about I
way.
don't?
Or I can just go this way.
It seems reasonable.
Erica says, I wonder if you can improve the GameCube with Squicknology, making the game Hypercube. I fear we would end up with movie Hypercube in GameCube format, and nobody would know how we got there, and it would be awful forever.
Would we need to comprehend more than the 4 dimensions of space-time to
Probably.
operate the game Hypercube?
Probably.
I feel like it would help.
I'm not sure.
You're just playing more game per game.
This is true. Also, we're just pressing a button on this thing and leaving. It creates a portal for us.
That seems normal. Lots of things create portals.
What about the game Time Cube? We can't make the game Time Cube until somebody makes the game Buffalo Cube first. And at this point, I am reaching into very deep internet stupid lore.
Oh, I feel like Time Cube would be a game that only runs on Temple OS.
Yes.
It would also be one of those where it launches with a name indicating that it's the sequel, but no one can ever confirm it.
Yes.
Lurking Beard says, Kahlua is exquisite. How the fuck is it capable of existing within the evil timeline when we put all the evil, horrible shit? See, the thing is, Kahlua, that is the problem with Kahlua, is it is very tasty, and you can mix it with many other alcohols, and then all of a sudden, you have a whole lot of people having a fight in a parking lot. Because some things are just too drinkable. That is how it's ended up there. It is not the Kahlua itself that is evil, it is the results.
It can be two things.
We're not ready for the majesty of Kahlua. I think there's another
The
Dark Ink
Kalujesty.
over here that is angry. Yes.
Yes, him seemed very angry.
Okay. All right. Well, let's fight this thing just so you can see how you fight this thing.
Sure.
I'm just gonna fire a black hole at him about it.
I mean, it seems reasonable. Lots of people
I
do that.
foresee
Give them a
no
chance.
problem with just spontaneously generating black holes. This is fine.
I mean, you got the black hole on the tentacle, so, like, they've got the tentacle hole, and that is usually something else.
Oh, it fell over.
Delta 2 summed up my argument far better than I did. Kahlua is not a problem. It tastes great with chocolate. The flaw is that the flesh is weak.
Yes, indeed.
Why does your Kahlua have flesh in it?
Well, I think it's absorbed through the flesh.
Is that good? Do the people desire the flesh?
Just channel your inner reject echo. The flesh is weak, and this is the only problem. Ask no further questions.
Questions are forbidden under the current terms of service.
So, fun little mechanic in this game. This game introduces an ammo system, which is the thing in the right under the missile count.
Okay, I'm with you.
If you want to use the to collect ammo, you use the beam of the opposite element. So shooting those boxes with dark beam gives me light ammo. Shooting these boxes with light beam gives me dark ammo.
Okay, I'm with you.
The developers had to spend a whole extra 30 minutes on this nonsense. And they were like, fuck this shit. This is some dumb shit. They actually had to develop a whole scripting language. Wrong elevator. Because this is based on the same engine as Prime 1. Just to do this ammo system. This is the correct element.
Elevator.
Yes. So I have to go here, this little portal, hop back out of this portal. Then I will have the last of the things to fight the final boss.
Wonderful. Then the true violence can happen.
Indeed.
Yes.
The biggest violence.
We shall get the last of the. So you see the size of this room?
Mm-hmm.
This is the boss room for Quadraxis.
Okay.
In the Dark World. He fills up about 80% of this room.
Oh boy.
That is significant.
Formerly a big lad.
Indeed. I have bothered many beagles.
Excellent.
I have, yes.
Yes, we have had multiple pet redeems because I have made people aware that you are in the position to bother beagles today.
Well, right now they're sleeping in, the bowl.
Oh, hey, check this out.
He's being surprisingly good.
It's a alternate.
Why do they have a jiggle door? Why is
because Samus Pinball is fun and hilarious.
Yeah, well, so is Sonic Spinball, but you don't see an entire jiggling-based economy.
That's only because in this universe you don't have Crush 40 to make the soundtrack.
Okay, that tracks. I'm learning so many things.
Oh. I'm being terrible at this game.
Playing it better than I would. Carry on. Yes, we have a bowl of beagle. We have a giant memory foam beanbag type deal. And it is, of course, the dog's favorite place to sleep.
Excellent.
They've formed a nap cluster.
It's nice that they've formed a nap cluster over there for once, because normally when they decide they all have to sleep in one place, it's on me.
Now we have
yeah.
just a little hole in space-time. We're just gonna walk through it.
Just a little space-time hole as a treat.
Indeed. We're just gonna, sneak into it. Surprisingly, though, you cannot sneak into the space-time hole as a ball. You must be full-size to enter the space-time hole.
Well, today I learned.
Okay.
Oh, Grimos is facing the hardest of challenges today.
Oh,
Grimos is currently holding the small demon of his household prisoner because the person who she likes to jump on is recovering from surgery. Trying to keep a dog from doing anything because either they or somebody else has, medical reasons not to do the thing is nigh impossible.
it is.
They wish to participate.
Yes.
Hey, look, all Sky Temple keys found. Now inflict violence upon the temple.
Fabulous.
I can jump back to.
I'm assuming that's good.
Yeah, ultimate violence.
Okay.
Well, they deserve it because they stole the mojito vodka.
Yes, the mojito hut cannot function until they are dead.
Also, they broke
That
our
seems
shit.
reasonable.
So, we're just going to, like... do a
They not
little...
only stole the vodka, they broke the blender.
Yes.
Awful.
This game hides its loading screens behind those doors, so...
Yes.
Ow.
Yes, this was in the build-up to the era of the loading elevator.
The loading...
Nobody likes the load-evator.
I mean, the devs seem to like it.
Okay, very few people like the load-evator. Which is still alive and well today.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of game design, if you're going to have a loading screen, which inevitably you are, trying to do something interesting or creative, or at least in-world, is probably better than just a screen that says loading. Though it depends on the genre of the game and the audience that you're expecting to have.
Indeed.
As long as it's done cleverly, it's not a problem. My issue is that most people are not nearly as clever as they need to be to try and pull off what they're trying to do.
I think there's also another reason we don't get more inventive things. I can't remember what game it was that came out that had a previous game, a much more sort of low effort game as its loading screen. You could just play this previous game from their catalog while you were waiting for something to load, and they trademarked that. They copyrighted it for a duration of
That
time.
was the Fantastic Four on PlayStation 1. You had a tiny race around in circles game.
I feel like there was
And
another
also-
one as well, but the company
There
that
may
did
have
it,
been.
yeah, the company that
Yeah.
did it basically copyrighted that mechanic for a period of time, which has now expired. But because you couldn't do that for the longest period of time, it's a sensible mechanic that ideally should have been just sort of adopted by the industry, that the industry wasn't able to, and so they've gone down a different route. And I don't know if we'll ever go backwards and rectify that, but being able to play a little mini game while you're waiting for your main game to load is a great idea.
So this is
They've
what
also
the
come a
Luminath
long
look
way.
like. The moth people. Indie moth.
Yeah, they
Well,
look
that one's
good.
dead.
Well,
well,
I mean,
take
that
a walk.
part's not good.
We're about to see one that's
Take your
alive.
wallet.
We kind of did.
Feed them honey, see if they wake up. Oh no, wait, that's bees.
But now we're going to use the fast travel in this game.
How fast is it?
Chat is suggesting you apply lamp. This will clearly fix the moth person.
It's just, well,
Oh, they make a fair point.
I've taken the lamp. I'm taking their lamp, I guess? I don't know. I'll give it to them once I'm done.
Hidden Boss says, we're trying to move to no loading time or very fast loading. I mean, on paper, that's what you'd hope people are moving towards, but having seen how large game companies are approaching the concept of optimization to allow for these sorts of things, exited out.
Yeah, here you go. This is moth.
Oh,
So if you'll notice, mini moth.
yeah.
Much light. So do they live here?
Yes. They actually chose to live
Okay,
here.
so the moth lives in the lighthouse. Got it.
Well, this is the last moth that is alive, technically. What the moths decided is, because they were losing the war badly, they all went into stasis. And we're like, well, if we're all going to die anyway, let's die in stasis. And then this one moth was left alive to be like, I guess I'll take care of the world now. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, that's a bit of a dick move.
So, yeah, they're taking care of the world. Well, we came along, and they were like, here's what's happening. And they were kind of the ones to tell us who it was that shot our ship down. Which is where we're going to right now. because that is the only save location, I would say, that is close to, go from here, Porto.
Night Owl has made a useful I will read out for everybody.
Oh.
Everyone, remember to check your Discord events, because Discord does not recognize daylight savings time.
Majestic. Wait, does that mean I can also not recognize daylight savings time?
I mean, my body sure as hell doesn't recognize daylight savings time and really wanted an extra hour of sleep today.
Well, my body usually wants an extra hour of sleep, so that's not new.
I mean, admittedly, for most of February, I was getting like 5 to 6 hours of sleep a night if I was lucky, and that was not a good month. More sleep good.
Yeah, no, that's... More sleep is, in fact, good. Sleep more.
Yes, yes. Unfortunately, I can't draw in my sleep, and this is a problem.
I would say have you considered drawing less, but I know the answer to that is no, so...
Yeah, no, especially when people just sort of drop into my thing and like, hey, I've got this cool idea, and I'm like, oh, that is a cool idea. That's a really cool idea. And then the word no just leaves my lexicon. It
That's
probably
weird how
doesn't
many,
help that I have like 6 writing projects on at the minute, and I think by the end of the year I'll have been involved in 8. So, and then writing not quick, drawing not quick, writing not quick, and oh no.
Oh, the other thing this game has that we haven't taken. Oh, we did take one. A rocket elevator.
So you can elevate your rockets?
No, well, instead of being like complex things to like move around, they decided to just put a rocket under the elevator.
Well, when you're talking high speed, I guess that is...
And when you're going back down, they okay, get frozen.
Oh, one moment, the beagle approaches.
Oh, excellent! You can now bother the beagle.
I'm bothering them so
There are
much.
many
They walked over.
botherings that have been redeemed. You must.
They tried to get into the sunbeam, but I was like, I have an arm. I will bother you. And now they are standing and getting attention.
Yeah, Alright. Oh, okay.
Oh, now they're sitting down in the sun. Oh, your ears are so soft.
She has the softest ears.
Like, wow. That's amazing.
And I wish I had the people I could bother.
Don't worry. I got you, friend.
Oh, thank you.
It is wonderful to have beagles, but they do cause wonderful problems as well.
Their horizontality has increased immeasurably.
Yeah, she likes to sunbathe. Her and her mama.
More horizontal for horizontal.
Yes. The tail is upright.
Ah,
One leg is now out.
I'm going to hop up for just a moment and make use of the restroom. I'll be right back.
yeah. Oh, wait, is our ship fixed? No, it's
Amazing.
not. Completion level 86% and rising. But yeah,
Nearly fixed.
nearly fixed. They had fucked up our ship, something fierce. It was smoking, leaking oil. There was holes in the hull. It was bad. Oh, now there's just a little bit of smoke coming from here.
Now you're
They
on
have
this
not
side.
yet fixed the internal coffee maker. Once they do that, you may fly again.
Well, I mean, without the coffee maker, it's basically unusable.
I
And
mean,
the
I
muffin.
agree.
And the muffin button.
And the muffin button.
Well, of course.
That's a concerning laugh.
That's fine. They were booping my knee with their nose.
Ah,
No, do not run the ship on Kahlua.
Or
That's how it
do. I'm
goes.
not the space police. What, they added too much Kahlua to the reactor?
maybe? Kind of. Yes.
Okay, that tracks. Or does something similar to tracking.
No, there's the hole I need to get into. Oh, I missed the hole.
That's a very interesting series of phrases you've got there.
Listen,
Do I have to?
I mean, not really.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to anyway.
Oh, well, okay, listen. Sometimes in this game... Oh, they're back. It is difficult to accurately position oneself for the hole.
Noted?
I do I can just...
You can. You have this power.
I do in fact have the power of ball.
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 And now I'm entering dark world.
Ball and intensifies.
Indeed. Okay.
Are you going a direction?
I need to go the other way.
There's two directions?
There's two directions.
My God.
These developers
But why, though?
are crazy.
I mean, you can't... That's not possible. That's too many directions.
Some of these
I
have
am
like...
being handed a thing. Oh, suddenly I have the attention of every dog because I have a snack. Oh, wow. They're on
Excellent.
both legs.
Excellent.
No, you're going in my mouth.
But they could go in beagle mouth.
It could, but it won't.
But beagle say it could go in beagle mouth.
No brownies for beagles. These have chocolate chips in them.
Ah, yes.
And they are chocolate brownies, so, you know, just no. I made
Unfortunate.
brownies today.
See, that's why we need more science, so we can make, like, safe chocolate for dogs.
There is dog chocolate. There is a type of chocolate dogs can have, and it tastes absolutely awful to people.
Yeah, see, we need one that, like, tastes good to both, so we can share not only the joys of the 2 a.m. shredded cheese bag, but of, like, the chocolate chip snack.
The beagles do like their cheesels. We do sometimes do cheesels for beagles. You want some cheesies after this? Oh, yes, you want some cheesies after this. We're going to have to wait.
This beagle is fully extending in hopes of snack. Like, they're good dogs, but...
Fully extending for snack. Alright. I think we're gonna risk it for the biscuit.
You should. Absolutely.
I think we're gonna go with down just a little bit of
No,
health.
you cannot climb my arm, and I don't care how hard you boop my leg, you're not getting my brownie. That's my brownie.
Oh, here we go.
We have a pet, a water break, and a posture check redeem.
Oh, all right. Well, while this cutscene plays, now
Excellent
enter
timing,
the
Kitty
Sky
Love.
Temple. The last portion of the... Oh, hey, look. A thing that I cannot scan. That's probably fine. Go into it.
I'm sure nothing bad could happen here.
Clearly.
Kitty Love timed that because almost like I know this game.
I should just warn, this is the most difficult game in the series, so we
Stop
may get...
becoming tall.
No.
Good news, chap. The beagles are bothering the squick.
Hey, look, we're here. What? Loud and spoopy. Orb.
Orb. Time for pondering.
Oh, there's tentacles that are attacking the orb. They did a thing to the orb.
They stole it. How will we ponder it now? Samus, you better do something about it.
They took my orb.
They took your orb.
Oh, there's a save station here.
Like, first they break your ship, and now they've taken the orb. This is just a side quest to try and fight back against an unscrupulous towing company.
We did say the ultimate enemy, Repo Man, etc., etc.
Oh.
See, it's come full circle. We know what we're talking about.
I don't remember this being here, but hey, that's fine. I'll happily take this.
Absolutely.
That means I get all my energy back.
Just instead of energy drink, you get chorizo awake laser.
Yes. Also, the door's on the ceiling, but that's probably fine.
It seems normal. Like, where else are you going to put the door, really?
Oh, this is, okay. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Flesh wall, perfectly normal.
You're gonna jump off of it.
The power of the flesh wall intensifies
look.
without limit.
Orb.
Orb!
Or the final dark energy collector. Last collection of planetary energy lies within the core. When you place it within the energy transfer module for return to Aether, this world will become heavily unstable. This is a stable world.
Rescue the Kahlua, Ninja! I believe in you! Rescue the Kahlua!
Oh, we're pondering orb. Stop to ponder orb.
Why does Samus now have 4 glowing nipples?
She's had those the whole time we've been here.
Well, they weren't glowing before.
They glow in the dark world.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. And now you get to fight the evil Deku tree.
with tentacles.
The orb is now pondering you.
We are being
Kai
pondered
has
by
made
that
the
can't be good.
astute observation.
This is the Emperor egg.
Kooky says this is a load-bearing orb.
It is a load-bearing orb.
Get orbed nerds, question mark?
The ruler of the Ing Horde. Targets drawing energy from the unstable energy controller. Elimination. Target's connection to the energy may be an effective strategy. Oh, this is
Are you
like
saying
Street
we should shoot it a lot?
The eldest, strongest Ing in the Horde, the Alpha and the Omega. That's absorbed.
I'm Alfarius, and so can you.
Oh, it's absorbed phazon energy into its body, mutating itself in the process. Now
That sounds normal with customers.
It would like more energy, please.
It does. It wants my
Probably
energy,
yours.
and it
Yes.
can't have it. Because it's my Kahlua and vodka.
Yes. Say no to
From
Kahlua.
my Kahlua.
Numerous tentacles to weaken its defenses.
Oh, Kai, Red. Red, is that indeed Corbin? I mean, Corbin does have a voracious appetite for anything and everything, so, you know, could be. He's in your neck of the woods. Go ask him. I just lost the sound. Oh, there we go.
Well, download more sound.
I have indeed downloaded more sound.
Excellent. Then my work here is done.
Oh, the link. Okay, let me take a look. Oh my goodness. No comment on that. I know it will hurt Corbin though, so I'm going to copy that and send it to him. And suggest that it should be cooked in a toaster.
Now I have concerns.
Corbin. Paste. This should be cooked in a toaster. There we go, job done. Thank you, chap.
All I know is I'm hearing unhinged laughter from the other room. That's probably good, right?
Yeah, that's normal. Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried, though I'd be lying if I said I was entirely unconcerned.
This thing is, really loves whipping his tentacle around.
It is rowdy.
Ah, yes.
the rowdy thing.
Okay, well, is this the next phase?
Okay.
Unstable ing biomass. Potent shield.
And how
Sure.
potent is the shield?
Extremely
Only
energy, yeah.
direct. Yeah, only direct hits will get through. I believe in you. Also, say no to
Give-
lasers.
Give it the zip zork.
Yeah.
Excellent work.
Should be using this annihilator. It does the tracking.
That does sound sensible.
Quit whipping your tentacles around.
No. You know what? I'm gonna whip him around more.
That is in fact what it's doing.
It whips its tentacles back and forth.
Oh,
Seems very grumpy.
God damn.
Have you considered feeding it a sample copy of Point Blank Nuclear Annihilation?
It's quick. You should look at chat and see what Zyke's posted.
Why does the hole have tentacles now?
And that's what Turtle's fighting.
It's... I...
This thing is named for what it is doing. It is empering. Yes.
I don't like that. It's not... We're not calling it...
I mean, it is the Emperor-ing. It's Emperor-ing. It's fine. Doesn't mean it's good at it.
I'm grumbling now. I don't know when I'll stop.
Do you need another brownie? We're in the kitchen.
I have had the brownie, and it was very tasty.
There's more.
Okay, but if you say that out loud, the beagles will know. And they will not see brownie, they will simply see bread product.
They do love them some bread products.
I mean, I do too. Bread is hella good.
I should have made bread this morning. I've been busy though. I am sorry. I will make bread next time you come over.
Do not apologize for not making like fresh home bread. I need to do that too. I picked up like a pasta scrongler for my mixer,
Excellent.
and it's one of the ones where it's like we didn't understand this product, so we just slapped a bunch of it together and added unhinged instructions. It probably works, maybe. Do not feed it clothing.
I mean, making pasta does basically involve unhinged instructions.
And that's fair, but I also got like a ravioli crushinator. The problem is, it's one of those things you go on Amazon. It's like, I would like to make a ravioli, so I will get the weird clam machine with the handles. Except if you want one of them, it's $7. And if you want an assortment of 4 of them, because you don't know quite what size you want, it's like $7.03. So I got the assortment of 4, and it's 1 in ravioli size, 2 in you've made weird decisions size, and 1 that's just so you've made a calzone.
I bet you could use them for making pasties as well. See, this is what the Emperor-ing is missing out on. No bread products in here. This is a bad all.
Yeah, that's why the Orb is mad. That's why they stole the vodka from the Tiki Hut Ultra Bar of Paradise
Getting
Planet.
drunk about it.
Yeah, see, it's trying to fight Samus with her own tactics. The giant evil tentacle portal has gotten white girl wasted on like.
Stolen Kahlua.
Yeah, it's just the entire planet's supply of Kahlua right in the portal hole.
Stupidly grumpy because it's got a hangover.
Guys, just right now is in the middle of a fight. It's doing 14 beers at Chili's after boofing the planetary Kahlua supply.
Are you regretting inviting us on stream yet, Turtle?
Oh, absolutely not. This is good entertainment for as I die.
You can't die to, like, the Kahlua boofing death portal.
You're better than that. I believe in you.
I am currently in the process of dying.
You should stop.
Yeah, I mean, we all are. That's just a statement of mortality.
Press the decline button.
Soup.
The tentacles are like...
How did Soup escape containment? Like, I think I know where it came from, but it's been making the rounds to a degree I would not have expected.
Or Grimace has tomato soup. That sounds nice.
Nice.
I need to figure out if I can make really nice crusty bread bowls at some point to put soup in.
Okay, if you do, I'm not leaving.
Okay, now I definitely need to make crusty bread soup bowls.
No, I just have, like, strong memories and happy brain chemical association between, like, a New England-style clam chowder and just the soup bowl. Because, as we've covered before, soup is hella good.
Soup is hella good. Cookie has had a roasted chicken, mashed potatoes, steamed veggies, and stuffing, which also sounds amazing.
Ooh.
Oh, I may
This is
just
what-
restart this fight.
Okay.
If I know how.
Yeah, I mean, the
Wow, that's gonna
Kahlua
be...
Boof and Space Butthole didn't realize it was messing with a time wizard.
Indeed. Well, this is phase 1 of 3. by the way.
Meanwhile, why?
We captured our own squick. How? With bread bowls and soup.
I mean, at a certain point, I'm basically a Pokemon.
Wait, do you have a preference in Pokeball?
Maybe.
I think you'd have to catch a squick with a Master Ball because he would just eventually escape from anything else.
I feel like if you caught Squick in a Pokeball, you know, you'd like throw the Pokeball and nothing would happen. And,
I mean,
and
you
then,
get the Pokemon cry, and it's just like, Squick, go, and pop out of the ball. It's like, sup, fuckers.
Your top move would be confuse. You would be so good at confusing everybody else.
Like, just pick up the other Pokemon and leave the arena.
yeah,
We're on an adventure.
You cast confuse on the trainer. Where are you going with my Pokemon?
yeah, exactly.
Tiki Bar.
Squick's the only Pokemon who would uses moves on the trainer.
Yeah, they got, like, Kahlua Boof and Tentacle Butthole opening for the intergalactic ball lady.
I have made a decision.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm going to need you to free up some time in June, Squick, and we'll ask BB as well. I want to go to another Tiki Bar, and it's my birthday in June. We should go and do Tiki Bar in Seattle.
Hell yeah. I have, like, full disclosure, never been to a tiki bar.
They are fun.
But in Seattle, there is... Can I be an ultra nerd for, like, a minute here?
Sure. I'm going
just
to
a
stop
minute.
here.
Okay, so Seattle has the Connections Museum, which is just a whole-ass building dedicated to, like, vintage telephone systems. Like the OG electromechanical or full manual thing. It's where computers were based on. And then we send this disc in a circle because every time it completes a circle, it hits this switch. They have like a full, 60s, 70s crossbar rack with everything running. It's really, really cool. It has the original, you know the thing where your phone makes noise if you leave it off the hook and it's like, bah, 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 bah. They have a machine that's basically an electric guitar banging an angle grinder. Or a bench grinder, I suppose. And it's like, that's why it sounds like that, because you're getting the eddy currents of a really weirdly drilled plate moving over a pickup. It's really neat. They have a YouTube channel where
Oh, it sounds really
you learn things you've never needed to know.
the best things.
It's really great. Like, I had no interest, and then I learned just enough to be like, okay, that is the most insane series of unhinged design decisions anyone could have made, but it did work. And
So
then
what I'm hearing is we need to go and look at weird retro telephone stuff and then go to the tiki bar.
Either that, or have everyone start at the tiki bar and end at Archie McPhee for drunken purchase time. It is the original home of the vintage horsehead mask. And a surprising number of rubber chicken designs.
Yeah, I am not against this. I am very much on board.
This is a terrible plan that I fully endorse.
Sounds like a great plan.
Meat Machine got me into tiki bars at last year's Northwest meetup, and I'm like, this is a cool concept. I should do this more often.
Are you still getting, like, Kahlua hold?
Yep.
The orb is still very drunk, and it's been asked to leave like 7 times, and it's claiming sovereign immunity and quoting federal laws for a civil case. And
Oh,
wait.
God,
It's a
you're
sovereign
dealing
citizen?
with
yes, you have a sovereign citizen orb.
Wait, I mean, it
the
is an emperor,
sovereign
so...
citizen Kahlua Boofin butthole tentacle orb. If that's not the name of a song, like, it's available.
It thinks you don't have jurisdiction over it, and you must prove otherwise with extreme ordinance.
Just hit them with the dude annihilator.
This is also why it has no friends. The quickest way to alienate people around you: sovereign citizen nonsense and flat earthery.
Indeed.
Are we debating orb legality now? I mean, this is definitely an illegal orb on account of it keeps trying to kill Turtle, and that's not okay.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, generally attempted murder is frowned upon.
It took the right to bear arms and just decided to have way too many arms, and that's definitely illegal.
But Diggs needs those.
Diggs can have as many arms as he wants. There's a cutout clause for Diggs specifically.
He's grandfather.
Oh, okay, that's good then.
Put it with your goddamn...
No.
That is what he said, basically.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Most says you simply have to make it prove it is actually a citizen and not a 3-dimensional geometric construct.
We're back to the territory of there's a lot to unpack there. Luckily for me, I am not the moving company. But also, like, wow and or damn as appropriate.
What do you think, Pip?
As little as possible.
Oh yeah, I mean that's true.
Yeah, that's fair.
Kind of hoping he might just try and run off with the orb. It is ball-shaped, and balls are for stealing and murdering. Kay says, I've been up just over 3 hours, and today's already pretty good. I hope it continues to get even better.
Yes. Infinite improvement.
I've been attempting to attack 2026 with a grim determination that it is going to be a good year, whether it likes it or not.
That's good.
You are now experiencing time.
Whoa.
Good luck.
I mean, I didn't agree to that part.
How unfortunate for you.
I still want 36-hour standard galactic days, and nobody will give them to me.
I mean, honestly, can we talk about time and how we slice it? Because we have made some absolutely unhinged decisions.
Like daylight savings.
I mean, far worse than that. Daylight savings is egregious, but twice a year. But starting with a 7-day week, let's ignore months for the moment because months are their own special hell. But we've got a 7-day week, right? We can agree on this?
Yes.
I mean, yes.
Cool. Where the fuck is base 7 coming from? And I could almost forgive that. But every week has 7 days, and every day has 24 hours. Why the fuck are there 24 of them? Who decided on 24 as a reasonable number for a base 7 system? Then we're gonna go one deeper, and we have a moment of consistency. A brief one. We've decided that 60 minutes go into each of these 24 hours in this 7-day week. And we get 60 seconds and 60 minutes. Okay, we're on a roll. We've got this handled. We know what's going on. It's 60 units. We can do that. It's fucking insane and it's crazy. But no, after that, we add metric units. And everything after that is like base 10 for some reason.
So I do have some answers for you.
I don't want answers. I want to be mad.
You can be mad. You can be mad.
Okay.
And the person that you need to have this conversation with is Lichter, because he will be righteously angry with you. And the answer is because the Romans exist and had very big egos, and this is why the 10th month of the year is named for the Roman word for 8 and other such.
Which,
Basically, it's the Romans' fault.
no, but even that would be worse because then we would start and end with base 10 and have a bunch of fucky bullshit in the middle.
You're not paying attention to the whole ego part, where it's, well, yes, this makes sense, and we've used our nice round 10 system, but I want my name in a month, so I'm just going to invent a new one.
Which is fine, I guess. This is from the same civilization that has fundamentally defined the size of any current office building by virtue of the width of 2 official horse asses. Through a convoluted series of items that fundamentally comes down to, well, that's the widest thing you can put on a train.
Yes. Will is making
Dun.
Babylon used a base 60 counting system, and that might also be part of the problem.
Yeah, I ain't got that many fingers, buddy.
I mean, you could download more fingers.
Babylon used base 12, base 60, which is why 24 hours and 60 minutes.
Have you tried downloading more fingers?
From downloadmorefingers.com.
There are now 2 dogs next to me
Excellent.
here.
It seems like a marked improvement.
They are absorbing sunbeams. I assume for recharging.
That help pitbull? Not pitbulls. It works.
Maybe? I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, Grimos is doing the bestest thing. Soup and grilled cheese.
I understand the implications of soup and grilled cheese, but those are such wildly divergent flavor profiles.
This is why you want tomato soup and grilled cheese. That works so well.
No, that stands on its own. That's like a sipping soup. You can have that in a cup.
I mean, yes, also that, but tomato soup and grilled cheese?
No, then it's like, I don't want to eat warm squish. If I'm having a grilled cheese, it's there to have a little bit of crunch and 5 gallons of butter between the bread and the cheese. Clearly we just need to expand sandwich horizons.
Mo says, I'm indulging in Inferno Pizza. So talking about pizza, Squick and I were part of our Rogue Trader game yesterday, and we ended up with an auto-generated range of Primark pizzas that our wonderful operatives picked up. I say our wonderful operatives, it was actually the Eldar we stole that managed to grab them. And we had some interesting pizza in game yesterday.
That's good.
You say interesting, I say California standard.
I mean, it's better than Chicago-style casseroles.
Let me go and find the notes.
What the fuck is a Chicago casserole? That's lasagna.
No, they call it pizza, but it's a casserole. Yay!
okay.
Phase 2.
Excellent, good job.
Oh, it's doing a spooky.
Does it have permission? Did it fill in the requisite forms in triplicate and submit them?
I don't think it has a license for that.
Oh, it is farting big.
It is doing the big fart, and I'm missing much energy.
What's the pizza secret heresy? If we get a moment, Delta T, I will read you out the what was the name of the top pizza? The Primark's Folly, which is an everything pizza. Oh, you get to roll
that
all
thing
over
has-
it now. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's got tentacle holes and they seem spicy.
Angie.
It's got the Angie holes.
Halzakar says Samus proves that the pew is stored in the balls. This is correct. You don't have to like it, but it's correct. Okay, let me read off Lictor's write-up. For the Primark's Folly, an everything pizza. Pepperoni, anchovy, mushroom, truffle oil, pineapple, blue cheese, jalapeno, hot honey, basil, and a fried egg. It's the Emperor's grand culinary experiment. A masterpiece that should not work, cannot work, and yet somehow does. 20 master chefs were involved, and half the galaxy disagrees about whether it is heresy or not.
If we were to remove the jalapeno, I think I'd be in, but that's going to be fighting with the hot honey.
I'm not sure that the blue cheese really belongs there.
I'm torn there. I think if we swap the blue cheese for feta,
I think that would work better, yes.
yeah, because that would play into like the hot honey sweetness on one side, and then you'd have the feta counterpoint. Both of those would dance around, but not barge through the meat selection. This is doable. Like, you can get this at Mod Pizza.
Oh. Theme song playing.
Oh, that went boom.
Hey,
Oh,
get that
explosion
energy.
is stored in the ball.
Hey, look, now it's the king five-legged Hans.
Sir, you have too many legs. Well, you just have the wrong base number of legs. Either gain one more leg or lose one. Your choice.
This is the creature that invented the modern calendar.
Mutated Emperor A.
Revoke its legs. Yes. Take away its leg license, Turtle. I believe in you.
Okay. Damage these barriers, however heavy damage to barriers will cause them to drop. Target the weak spots to polarize them.
Oh, suddenly dogs are back, and my feet are being stood on.
Yeah, that sounds normal. Delta T says Umbrella called. They want their G-Virus monster back.
Who the hell is in charge of human resources at Umbrella Corporation? Because they have grossly misunderstood the assignment.
Or they understood it perfectly. One or the other. Speaking of,
I am mildly thumping a dog.
Aiden has started playing Resi 9 recently, and I am shocked and amazed that it's actually really good. And does not help the case for Umbrella HR. Yes, you are right, Aiden. Wesker is the HR rep. Yeah, I mean, it explains much.
Now, speaking of soups, I went to the internet,
Oh dear.
Oh.
and I have found a quote from the internet.
Are you prepared?
No, but go for it anyway.
There's nothing like a little tomato soup to soothe the soul, even if it's cold, over ice, with a celery stalk and vodka.
I mean, I can't disagree with this logic. For once, the internet is correct. Hello, Anka. Have you come to say hi to chat? Are you saying hi to chat? Good girl. Good girl. Anka says hi.
Oh, hello, Anka. let's
Oh,
see
Pip has
this works.
extended into the sunbeam.
Excellent. Nobody tell Delta T about gazpacho soup.
The only thing I know about gazpacho I learned from Team Fortress 2.
I learned about it from Red Dwarf. I am petting the crime hounds, yes. Crime hounds are very much being pet.
Hello, Pip. Wow, you are a lot of dog for being not very much dog. Like, there's a lot of dog in that dog.
He got that dog in him.
They're very simple.
So, Lady Red, you've seen me being mad at things. I am now going to provoke
Yes.
you.
Oh no.
The power of literate. Now you're upside down now.
Okay, what have you sent me? Oh dear, I need to click on this.
You got them ears.
No, I'm not annoyed by this. This is wonderful.
Damn! I have miscalculated.
So this month, I am rewriting the BattleTech romance, Hungry Like the Wolf, in the style of Chuck Tingle. So my brain is in these spaces, and on Friday, chat was absolutely wonderful because we went over a couple of the more egregious chapters, because one of the rules of tinglefying something is that you have to push it to the most absurd level possible and keep a straight face while doing it. And the amount of other dumb ideas we are adding in, very much.
It's tinglefying, not tingling.
Why not both?
King-
So, how's the hat spider going?
Well, I'm attempting to address the issue.
It seems to be very.
I think it's figured out it's been cut off and it's
Sure.
having a tantrum about it.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
It's got stampy feet and everything. Karen has been told no.
The stampy feet are kind of a problem because it keeps stamping its feet interrupt its hitbox.
It's got like. Even their giant fuck off ultra monster is powered exclusively by jiggling.
I mean,
Samus, deploy the anti-jiggler.
Use the anti-jiggling beam.
oh,
Shadow Minx Hobby says, Emperor Ing, I need to see your manager. What you clearly need is a boogle beam, where you can just deploy beagles to run off with its legs.
That would be nice, but unfortunately, I'm losing a lot of health.
I mean, you can get it back. It's available as a tax refund.
That would be nice.
Alas, it's not tax season.
Okay, then you can go tax poaching.
Do you have a license for
Actually,
that?
it might just be called theft.
Yeah. If you get a license, then you're a privateer, and that makes it all okay.
It is wild how much of history is just armies are expensive, so we gave these dudes license to steal.
Yeah.
We may going back to tentacle phase.
That's okay.
Wait, they loop?
Shout at it some more.
No, I'm about to die.
But we'll need to do some more time
awesome.
wizardry.
For reasons of health, I advise against dying.
I shall take it into advisement.
Very good. Honestly, I feel like that's what most doctors deal with. That conversation right there.
It's got a lot of health, and it seems
And that's when Samus pulled out the clock.
Lord Troa says it's because all great stories involve pirates. Yes. And Primos is now singing shanties. This seems reasonable.
I mean, that's like the #1 weapon against whatever the fuck this thing is. Sea shanties and arm cannons.
It is very upsetting. I think it just saw the bar tab. It's not only been cut off, it now knows how much it owes.
Oh,
Normal amount. Like system alert, organ failure. Thanks, Suit. What the fuck do you expect me to do about it? Isn't that your job?
well, I think this is going to be more than the 2 hours I scheduled for this. 'Cause, this
It
thing is
happens.
kicking my ass.
But it's got so many legs.
It does have so many legs and tentacles.
Tentacles count as legs unless it's like the octopus penis where it just kind of pulls it off and throws it at people.
I mean, it's kind of
Oh,
doing
the
that.
boss is here. The boss is here for bare arms.
The boss
We did note that there is a clause that lets you have as many arms as you want, Diggs.
Yeah, because they have the claws.
This boss puts its arms through portals. Hit me with them.
It's very
Which
rude.
is an interesting decision. But also an entire category on most specialty image websites.
Brigands with a wagon to move around. Land pirates, yes, also known as highwaymen.
But what? Is that like the centaur of the modern age? Half highway, half man?
Oh my. That's wait, what kind of highway? Are we talking like a modest 4-lane highway, or like one of the obscene
Well,
like
I think
12-lane monsters?
Given the presumed profession of the highwayman, I believe it would have to be the highway to the danger zone.
Ooh. Okay.
I recommend you apply maximum violence and allow it
Tempting.
to apply minimum violence to you. This should solve the problem.
Attempting to comply. But
Everybody should wish Diggs happy birthday. Happy birthday, Diggs.
Haptics. Haptics died.
Maximum birthday bear. That should be something you can order at, like, a diner. Be like a hamburger that weighs 16 pounds and it's delivered in an orb.
We have gotten a little bit orb focused today, haven't we?
I mean,
Yeah, well, I mean, they keep waving them around.
We'll have to talk to Doctor Who's the chef about a new Earth meal, but it's a burger this time.
Yeah, oh, can he make the round meal?
Yeah, he has made Earth meal before with Mo, I believe,
indeed.
and
that
clearly
was
we
pretty
need
round.
Earth meal 2.0.
Earth meal was pretty round. I think it became oblong due to the realities of Earth meal. But
Gravity is a harsh mistress.
there was attempts to make it oblong or to make it round. It was created in the spirit of round.
The Diggs has very helpfully linked to the article on Earth meal in the Legionnaire. So if you would like to know more about that, there's a link in chat.
The Legionnaire, you say?
Yes, which an issue came out very recently. And good news, for once I had nothing to do with it. I did nothing for this one. You are free, enjoy it, chat. And the wonderful things other people wrote and did and etc. There's a wonderful amount of contributors to the Legionnaire. Decide to know more intensifies. Yes, go read all of the Legionnaires. There's some really wonderful articles by different people in there about all sorts of topics. Why in the seven hells does Van Zandt have DST? I could not begin to tell you.
I mean, there's probably
I'm
determined
too
a long
scared
time
to
ago.
go
Out for a moment, and I came back to that. What?
I don't know why we have daylight savings time on Van Zandt, and I'm too scared to go into any of the offices and ask.
Because we store it at the bank. Them sons of bitches can have it when they pry it out of our cold dead hands. We ain't giving it back as our son.
Well, there you go. That's why Vincent has DST.
Yeah, apparently Quick was put in charge, and here we are. Oh, critical puppy update. The puppy has rolled onto her back and is demanding tummy stretches.
Upside down dog.
Yes. Upside down, adorable, cute dog. The dogs are very confused by daylight savings time as well.
Understandable.
Like, what is daylight savings time, and can you eat it?
Yeah, I know that normally I'm fed at this time of day. Why have you not fed me yet? Yeah, I'm with you, Cookie. I used to work in childcare, and for very young children, daylight savings time means that, oh good, we're going to have at least 2 days of extremely grumpy children as they adjust.
I mean, as a former child, I was prepared to be grumpy regardless of what the clock said.
I mean, I was grumpy when I got up this morning, but I wasn't allowed to make it other people's problem. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Or more like you know better.
Oh, I don't want to be a jerk, but I would be really funny to me if I were. Unfortunately, this has repercussions of making other people feel bad, and then I would also feel bad. And
These
it's
are
a net
people I
detriment. Man, I would be funny if I was an asshole.
I am administering the redeemed pets, and Anka has now decided I am not allowed to stop and is hugging my wrists so that I must continue.
How many channel points does that dog have?
Really a lot.
Mo says, after hearing about the varied and voluminous contents of the Emperor's Folly, I have added buckwheat honey to Inferno Pizza. It was a flavour. One or more orifices may be experiencing pain later, we will see. Excellent. If you hit up Lichter, he can give you the full list of 100 different pizza variants he generated for our session yesterday.
It's a lot of
We
pizza.
rolled on a chart.
We did.
Wait, like, did you have like meatiest and greasiest? What
You'll
were
have
the...
to ask Lichter. We only got to find out about the ones that we actually rolled, but Lichter had an LLM roll up an entire 100 option pizza menu so we could figure out just what pizza we had nabbed out of, or the Eldar had nabbed out of midair while we were driving a nuclear-powered Vorpal, possibly Helsing forklift. Hell for leather.
It did not start
Spire.
as nuclear powered. That was
No,
added mid-chase.
You added that mid-chase, yes. It went from being able
Someone
to do 20 miles an hour to 120.
This is
That was
reasonable.
unexpected. I was hoping for 30.
I only drove it at 60. Fully loaded.
Ah,
with
yes, for
all array.
safety.
Yes.
I mean, 60 is a reasonable speed for a nuclear-powered forklift.
We were carrying an
Exactly.
entire auger array on the forks at the front, but you know, ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies.
Exactly.
Kai says, how much goob does that dog have? Squick, did you forget that Red obtains millions of goob for art drives? Do you really think she wouldn't get into
Yep.
those bags?
Well, now I know where they're going.
Well, speaking of goob drives, I expect the next one to be probably very end of spring, start of summer. And it's going to be a fun one because we had a talent patrol with the orcs recently, and the winner got to dictate the direction of the next goob drive piece. And they have chosen something very interesting that I'm very excited to do.
Concerning.
Sometimes the orcs is just a font of really good ideas.
The Ox is a great
I
place.
do not believe that has ever been an accurate statement in the history of their existence. But I adore them. What unhinged bullshit have you been roped into?
You'll see. You'll see when we get there. But I was a very...
That is, in fact, the source of my concern,
Well,
yes.
I liked the idea. I thought it was really good. And I ran it past Boss Bear, who also thought it was really good. So, you know, you can also blame Diggs. It'll be fine.
I feel like blaming Diggs is not conducive to a long life. Oh,
I
was
guess we're not going to be
being
complaining then.
incredibly dumb because these things drop so much health. I should be gathering this health
You should gather that health. That sounds good for you.
and ammunition. Health and
Like,
ammunition.
and what was your previous healthcare plan? Well, I dropped a bunch of bombs on this tentacle stabbing thing that came out of the orb that, like, boofed all the Kahlua. And then I just ate that health, and that was my health plan.
It's the bomb-based health plan. We'll see what we have in your class.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, she's buried herself in my armpit.
Aw.
Oh my goodness, baby girl. No, I guess I'm stuck here like this now. Okay.
Yep, this is your life.
It is. Oh, we decided the chest is a better headrest? Okay. I don't think even you know what you're doing at this point, do you, Anka?
Anka just knows where comfort is and is desiring
She
more
has
of it.
become such a grandmama's girl. She sulks if I go and have a bath. She will lay outside the bathroom door and just morosely wait for me to be done.
But why are you leaving me alone?
Yep.
Alright, where's the last of spots?
Oh, I see your mother has joined us now as well. Wonderful.
Ah, one tentacle spot left. Not anymore.
Eat it.
Okay, time for the bad haunts. And the musical
Still
sting.
isn't even my final form.
They are very shouty.
Indeed. I shall attempt to gain some health about it.
Excellent, that sounds good. Delta T, I do leave the door open. And she lays outside and sulks and cries at me.
You take damage when its heart is light or dark. Find a way to change the heart colors.
Still not as bad as Wild Arm 3's final boss. I believe you.
I mean, look, Wild Arms. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like she wants a bath then. No. No, she does not want the bath. That might be part of why she whines at me. It's because, Mum, there, you are in the terrible bath place.
Oh no, we may have been.
Oh, have we been scrumbled again? I do not wish to be scrumbled again.
Fine, scrambled. Nope. Back to something else.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, I think I hear
We
Lady
do
Red
live
that's
again.
returned.
Yes, yes, the joys of living very rurally.
That sounds like a nacho.
Leg privileges must be revoked.
Attempting to comply.
think Emperor Ing was also eating spicy snacks at the bar.
Oh dear.
Has massive tummy upset as well as being hungover, and it's seen the bill and it's been cut off. Quote 3,726. Everyone enjoys additional leg. Squick. Don't skip leg day. Mercury Alpha X playing Deep Rock Galactic. I am not going to ask what the hell you guys were doing that prompted that.
Apparently it's something with legs. It was leg day. Oh, that's a ramming attack that I might need to watch out for.
Rude.
Well, I've taken a quarter of his life out.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, I can. Welcome back.
Have I
Squick.
just been speaking into the void for like the last however? Okay.
Only for the last like 5 minutes or so since we had the internet glitch, and Discord just in itself seems to be happy lately to be like, aha, this one person in this group chat, you may now never be heard.
I will solve this problem by becoming louder.
Yes, this will
excellent.
clearly solve the problem.
Excellent.
It's solving a problem.
And
I suggest we also revoke this thing's laser license.
you get disabled for a long ass time.
It only has so many laser holes.
I think in its case, one laser hole is too many laser holes. Oh, there goes the net again.
And bidirectional laser hole?
How loud do you reckon it must be in that room if you don't have, you know, like
All
inbuilt
the-
suit earplugs?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's why the turbo crab is pissy.
It's hungover and Samus is being loud.
Exactly.
Yes, on the depth of L's. Okay, guy.
Now you just spin and vomit right in the grundle.
Trying to.
How many grundles does it have?
Not too many.
I think it's
Modern-
probably 5.
Modern math is not built to calculate such things.
Ah. Does it require ancient math or quantum math?
I think you have to like ask dial your calculator, and then whatever answer it gives you might be correct.
This thing is also illegally taller than it should be.
Yeah, it is going to make the commute tricky. Like, it seems like the kind of problem that could have been solved earlier on in the conflict with a gift certificate.
I mean, I'd love to give it a gift certificate and chill out, but unfortunately, they've decided upon the ultra-violence.
Well, there is also the thing that if you give it a gift certificate now, you're rewarding the bad behavior, and it'll just be back here next week doing the same thing again.
Yeah, the trick is you quit the job before next week.
Wise. Sir and or ma'am, you have eaten enough missiles to destroy an entire country. Please fall over already.
Hey, it's all you can eat, not all you feel like serving.
Unfortunately, now the Karen needs to be banned from the store. Yes. So I don't think it is high time many companies remembered the full quote. The customer is always right in matters of taste and nothing else.
Well, if the customer would stop trying to taste everything in the clothing store, we wouldn't have a problem. Unfortunately, having met the public,
Why are you shopping for clothes in the soup aisle? We're back to soup again.
The soup is eternal.
The soup is eternal. I'm going to learn to make bread bowls.
bread bowl. Okay, I heard Red Bulls, and I was like,
I mean, I could color the bread bowls red. It would be on brand for me.
I too have purchased food coloring. I'm not planning to use it exclusively for evil, but that's only because there is no plan.
You should absolutely use it for evil. One of my favorite things to do with food coloring is to cook like a nice lemon meringue pie, but color it blue or something. Because it's just better
Lemon
for
meringue
people.
pie.
Yes, lemon
Get
meringue.
fucked, nerd.
Good job.
Get beaten.
Leg privileges revoked.
Indeed.
You have no right to that many legs.
You just kicked that guy's ass so hard it's a JoJo cutscene.
I mean, kind of. It's gotten. It went all like boom. And now we're just
Remember
gonna
the
absorb
rules,
all.
Samus. Do not consume any energy field larger than your head.
She's not consuming it, she's fisting the Kahlua hole.
We do need the Kahlua back.
She's consumed it.
Samus is... Oh, no.
Oh. Oh dear.
Right, well, you did have that whole note that, yes, if you do this, the whole area unstable. So, leaving time now.
It's
You have
probably
removed the
fine.
batteries from planet.
It's
On
probably
the
fine.
upside, they should have fixed the coffee machine by the time you get back to your ship. So, you know, there's a really good reason to go fast. Coffee time.
I mean, we have 8 minutes. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, that's the time for it to brew. Do you really want it just sitting there, percolating?
You gotta go.
Alternately, you just boofed 400 gallons of Kahlua. This is time to intestinal failure. You gotta get back to the ship toilet. It is time to go.
The save is not working.
What a shock. Like the area's unstable or something.
Oh, time to leave. We have 8 minutes. I'm sure it's fine.
You no longer have 8 minutes.
I mean, okay, that's fair.
And Cookie's reminding us that was, in fact, the load-bearing orb.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure everything's fine. Gonna do a heckin'. Wait, what? Oh dear, the phase on string.
Everything on this fucking planet, jiggling-based technology.
This seems suboptimal.
It jiggled and
And now you gotta fight Jiggle Skull. I guess.
Yep. Doppelganger time. Have fun.
look, Dark Samus.
I wonder how that could possibly have
Supercharged
happened.
with Phazon energy. Target's Phazon energy weaponry and defense systems are at full power. Phazon exposure has rendered Dark Samus invisible to your dark visor. Oh dear. Scans indicate that Dark Samus has absorbed tremendous levels of Phazon into her body. Too much, perhaps. can
Too much
vent-
for what? What is the normal level of skeleton Phazon?
Apparently less than this.
Okay. So while you're fucking up the planet, they're just like huffing Phazon. Got it.
Yes. That's actually... Okay, every time we run into her, except for this time, that's what she's been doing, is huffing Phazon, and then we show up, and then she's like, oh god damn it, and then tries to kill us, but then we hit her, or it. Not sure. This is the Metroid Prime, by the way.
Yes, that's got a little bit of a hate boner after the last game, and so it seems to have borrowed an appearance.
You can tell by the jiggling.
Yes.
I mean, look at that intense jig.
Yep. While Samus is getting white girl wasted, Dark Samus is brewing chemicals in the back of a trailer. She also needs to have her laser privileges revoked. Too many laser.
Oh, this is
Trippy.
that is Daredevil vision, by the way.
You can see the law.
You can see sound.
Fair.
So you can see it by her echoes. This is it. I think this might be it. Target can generate
I
shield.
believe in you.
Immune to all forms of attack except for Phazon energy. Don't expel Phazon if you use as a weapon. 100% of logbook scans.
Woohoo!
Boss gallery unlocked.
Excellent. Your Pokedex is now full.
You can access all the galleries.
What do you reckon she's been drinking at the mojito bar? Other than just pure Phazon energy.
Something blue.
Oh, so it was,
Protein powder.
Blue protein powder.
Oh god, she found the blender. Like, what have you been drinking in
The
the bar?
blender didn't end up broken. She stole it.
Yeah, hence the jiggling. It's a continuous process. She has become one with the blender.
Kai says his Dark Samus just a goddamn bin chicken. Yes, she is a trash bird. She has sprinkly legs.
But the legs are sprinkled for your protection.
I think it might be for her protection. I'm getting side-eyed by Ferris. Is it because your daughter has stolen your favourite spot? Why are you sticky? Why are you a sticky dog? You're supposed to be soft and fuzzy, not sticky.
Maybe the
Normal
dog
crime
is like,
reasons.
ask no questions, I'll tell no lies.
Phazon is galactic bin juice, that is my headcanon. I'm not going to tell you otherwise, Kai. This seems fine. Also, 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining.
Yes.
Good luck!
Oh, goddammit.
Dark Sam is just slamming power thirst inside the orb.
Ooh.
Whoever linked the round orb of corn earlier, it has caused psychic damage to Corbin and others. I'm sure you will be pleased by this knowledge.
Corn on the orb.
Corn on the orb. Corbin has in fact gone right through, this is terrible, why would you do this, and out the other side, and is now inflicting horror upon other Desirs. Ma'am, please. We've got 2 minutes till coffee time. Nobody wants this coffee overdone.
This store is closed. Please stand clear of the store.
You must leave the premises immediately. I think Lady Red would enjoy hearing about blue sweet and sour sauce. That sounds like fun. How blue?
I feel like this is a situation, you're in the middle of a fight. This is where you're allowed to lick them just to make them go, what the fuck?
We did it. We beat
You
the
did
game.
it! And the coffee hasn't burnt yet. Good job.
I'm sure it's completely fine. I'm totally not stuck here.
Oh no, they're still jiggling.
They're jiggling aggressively towards me.
Also,
They
they're not wearing
really want the Kahlua.
it fuels them.
They've got a bottle of Bailey's and a bottle of Amaretto back there, and they just need the Kahlua and some fresh cream.
They just walk up, get right into Samus.
Samus, why are you standing there?
What the fuck was that?
Boss babe stuff.
It really is. Were it any other company, Dark Samus would just be walking up and then flipping her off 6 inches from her face before fading into dust.
Now there's one of those.
Sure, why not? It's called
Many of
boss.
those.
It's called a boss rush because, much like a printer, it can sense the level of urgency, and it has decided that you are going to explode with the planet.
Hope you didn't skip leg day, Samus.
Samus doesn't need leg day, Samus has ball day.
Ball day every day?
I mean, she is balling, demonstrably.
Look at that superhero pose.
Samus, your knees! I don't care that you're in a power suit. Don't do that to your medic, your jokes, and everything else.
I mean, the suit's designed for the chorizo burb.
It's true. Oh, hey, nice again.
Indeed.
Now we can have 2 mojito huts.
Well, they
Ooh.
restored the one mojito hut to full power.
Franchise.
Yes, time to build another one. Excellent lamp.
Look at that, we gave back all the upgrades they gave us, and more moth.
I have been summoned by lamp.
Being summoned by
Ooh.
lamp and mojito hut being refilled.
Welcome to the Mojito Lamp.
Oh, coffee maker's fixed.
Excellent! The best news we've had all day. Time for sunflower seeds and coffee.
I figure this is basically the story of Samus having terrible luck with cars.
Well-
Again, it's going to come back to that whole Repo Man thing.
Well, no, we start with like Metroid 1, and we just keep going, and every time it's just like the story so far. Samus is still trying to get to fucking Costco. The car got shot down again.
Well, I'd like to let the credits run.
Absolutely.
In the meanwhile, what did you think of those final 2 bosses?
I feel like they're emblematic of their time. I think if the games were being made today, it wouldn't be quite such a sort of bullet sponge. But in terms of the designs and the, use the different mechanics you've unlocked through the game, that's good.
Agreed. The visual designs of them were consistent with the themes in the game. The countdown timer, there's so many things that, again, as Lady Red said, products of their time, and the formulas behind them have been refined and distilled and built into a more cohesive unit with more room for story beats rather than, well, you sucked the orb out of the Jiggle Boss. Now fight Jiggle Boss 2, Timer Boogaloo.
So, several
But,
bosses
again-
in this game have a timer.
Yeah.
That's the only one that has like an explicit timer.
Which
But
is a
earlier in the
bold
game,
maneuver for a GameCube controller-based first-person shooter with such weird ammo mechanics, which I do enjoy.
don't forget,
But they
this
were
has
trying to
tank-
do a lot of things there.
that's tank controls.
Yes.
So a timer is again a bold move, but
And
It's something
other
that is
stuff.
kind of a staple of the Metroid genre. Oh god, we just lost the net again.
oh dear.
Oh yeah.
I hear a squick, kind of. I hear half a squick. But in
I'm
the
beeping and booping.
Nope. I hear a booping. And that's
you
it.
hear a booping?
I hear booping now. Huzzah.
Okay, I can make a wide variety of mouth sounds.
Excellent. But so several bosses in the earlier on in the game, the suits you have, when you're in Dark Samus or sorry Dark Aether, you take constant damage. Those light zones, those like zones where you can like shoot and it forms a light bubble, those are the only safe zones. When you're outside of those safe zones, you take constant damage, and it's a lot. The second to last boss I fought, that the huge one in that big room, there are no safe zones in that.
Yeah.
So you are on a timer. Like your health is constantly ticking down, and you will die. So you have to beat the boss before you die.
Which I understand as a gameplay mechanic. That specific playstyle
I think that's
Though apparently neither is the internet just at the moment.
yep. Uh, but yeah, so the first two games have been remade for the Wii. I don't have them, unfortunately, but they use the
Yeah,
corruption
it's failing weird too.
controls. And those are much easier. So, if anyone is interested in replaying these, I highly recommend the Wii versions. I have the GameCube versions, and that's the one like I played back in the day, so that's the one I wanted to play. Even though I was making it unnecessarily more difficult for me and lengthening it out, but we did it. We beat the two bosses. The Dark Samus is an interesting, like, recurring enemy. This is like the first kind of, and again, like, right, every time you come, just to murder the internet. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, we've been having some weird issues through this stream today, and weird even by my internet standards. I do not know what's going on.
Time for secret.
Secret ending?
What we get for the look, hard mode active, 100% complete. Press A to continue.
And a sketch gallery.
Oh dear. Wait, the particles are jiggling.
They are.
Oh, does that like if they jiggle hard enough? Does that mean Dark Samus is now in meat space?
Yes. That is in fact what just happened.
I like Dark Samus as a concept. When I think about games that have doppelgangers in them, the two that immediately jump to mind is Legend of Zelda and Metroid.
That's fair. That's fair. So much of what they did was just slightly ahead of their grasp. They were really ambitious.
Mm-hmm.
And viewed through the lens of history, I think that punishes this game overmuch. Viewed through the lens of at the time, there's a bunch of jank that was innovative and new, and it's only because it's been refined that it looks, well, so early generation as it is.
But this game was towards the end of the GameCube era.
Yeah.
But hey,
We have a gallery now.
With that in mind, that entire menu system we covered at the beginning looked like it was designed more for a Wiimote style motion thing.
I love what they're trying to do with it, but the unfortunate thing with it is it kind of gives you motion sickness. But that three-dimensionality and the way that it moves and how fluid it is really cool.
Oh, here's
I
the
do love the
Luminol.
Moth People design. It's really, really good design.
They're kind of spindly. That torso is a bit of a weak spot.
Yeah, but it's kind of building into sort of Metroid's overall aesthetic with the concept of, you've got slender, actual Samus inside her rather bulky armor with, you've got the narrow waist but the big shoulders. You're mirroring that shape language into your other heroes. Samus is a hero. These guys are clearly good guys. They've got a similar visual shape to them and silhouette. And a really nice addition of clearly insectoid elements that's just easy to read immediately.
Well,
Let's play Spot the Artist, because on the one hand you've got that, and then on the other hand, yeah, that's a Dorito with spindly arms.
This is why I wanted Lady Red here. Because I was looking at this like, hey, look, Moth.
Yeah, but Moth with
sitting
shape
Moth.
language.
Now the Moth's having a sit.
That change in shape language as well, where you've got this thing that's very alien, very spindly, you're using bug stuff, which lots of people find, creepy, etc., but you've managed to make it look cute.
Can we get that bug Adidas pants?
Get it a bottle of vodka, yeah, it'll be fine.
The Slav squatting. The Slav squatting Moth.
Okay, Mo's going, this is Daddy Moth legs.
This is Daddy Moth legs. Look at that power pose.
Yes.
Also, do not phase on the meat jiggler, which is fair.
This is a moth that has something to say, and this is coming a lot from, again, the shape language they've built into the overall thing. Is this is the creature that is currently leading with its chest, and you're going to know about it.
So this is the pose they take. So you know that dead moth we came across at the
Yes.
towards the beginning of the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the game, what you do is you go to that area first, and then there's a hologram that plays where the moth does a bunch of explaining of like what happened and gives some lore. And this is the pose they take when they're giving some exposition.
See, so it's borrowing from Roman oratory practices. It just can't do the full hand thing because it's got bug hands.
They're
that's
showing
cool.
they're showing their expositor in a Nintendo game.
They're using the sort of wing structures on the back to take the place of the drape of a toga from Roman oratory. That's actually really clever.
Genuinely, yes.
Genuinely clever. I like that.
Well, that also plays with the shoulder highlights and like the cape.
Yeah, because they look like
clasps.
cape clasps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a Hollow Knight noble bug just made 3D. I mean, that's fair.
Hey, look, it's the five-legged.
Yeah, so, you know, all the jokes that we've talked about with leg privileges, etc. aside, the choice to make the ing the way that they did with the concept of the odd number of limbs is a very deliberate choice to, you know, it's wrong. It immediately just feels wrong. It's not the correct number. And then they've also used some really good color language here where you've got the sort of blue body and then the contrasting opposite side of the color wheel, orange-red of the central orb.
In interviews with the developers, they kind of expounded further on the aim, and they said what they were trying to go for, which they couldn't with the technology at the time, is, do you remember Armus from Star Trek: The Next Generation? The thing that kills Tasha Yar.
I don't remember. I'm really sorry.
It's like a little.
You're gonna have to narrow that down. Didn't she die like 3 times?
It's the puddle, the tar-like puddle that has like a human that's like covered in a tar bodysuit pops out
Oh
of.
yeah, the evil glorp.
The evil glorp, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
That appearance of Armus is the like bluish that they're going for. They wanted the ing outside to look like that, where it's like it's this really dark black, but it's incredibly reflective. And so,
and
like,
you've got that sort of fluid connotation to the color choices, like oil puddles, etc. Yeah, there's very good color language for that.
Which is like when you talk about it's wrong, the ing are kind of wrong. They should not exist.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they're supposed to come across as unnatural, unnerving, uncanny, not correct.
And yet incredibly powerful.
Just adding that odd number of limbs is a really simple way to communicate that easily. So, yeah, it's a good design. It's a good design.
I'm not sure about their joints. Like if I don't think it's insect-like. I think that's like that's not a normal like limb structure.
They should look like they're probably using hydrostats to make their limbs move, which would match with like spiders and the like, but I would have to put this in front of my actually intelligent friend who knows stuff about insects to get any kind of useful information on that front.
Yeah.
No, it's easy. Like their limbs are powered by jiggling.
I mean, they are jiggle powered limbs.
Yeah, it's a 5-legged jello crab.
Also, it's got the tentacle hair that is also segmented.
Yes. Yes.
I will say, if you replace Titan with like bulbous muscle, then that would be a drop in Dead Space monster.
I wish I had intelligent friend here to be able to expound on how absolutely incredible insect anatomy is. But she is the one with all the knowledge and learnings, and not me on that front.
I look more.
I want to call this one Greg.
Well, Greg has got thicker hair, but not everyone has the same kind of hair.
This one is playing with some, again, interesting, not quite right anatomy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
This should be straight
No,
from
I know
Discord,
where I've
right?
seen these limbs.
Okay.
These limbs are from the Dude Bro Shotgun guys in Oddworld.
See, looking at Greg, he looks like, he's sort of evoking fleas and ticks, but the orb with that contrasting color is made to look like a giant eyeball, and you've got the dark around it to sort of imply that there might be eyelids, but it's wrong. It's all wrong and off and not correct. You've got
It's
all
gonna
this
be
sort of
hard.
Geigerrian lines through this, where you've got this sort of biomechanical implication with some of the banding on it. It's an interesting design.
It's gonna be hard if it can't blink. It'll be painful.
Yeah.
This, I believe, is Dark Samus from the helmet.
Yes,
design.
this does look like early concept for that. Yeah. And you are seeing this sort of concept of fluidity in it. Got lots of tendril work going on here, lots of flow, contour lines. It's a good sketch.
Oh, built in.
Build up. Yeah, you've got that build up of power around the gun, and then you're starting to play with the contrast.
Although that buildup of power is the Annihilator being charged. So
I like the
Maybe this is
spiral
Samus.
they put around it. Unsurprisingly, the artist is good at designating a focal point and drawing your eye there. Almost like that's part of the talent set or something. Yeah, I do not work this way. I do not have this capacity with light and shadow and form, and I am very jealous. I'm sure the artist behind this has put in many hours to be this good.
Like, at least 7.
At least 7, yes. When,
I
as we know, I've only put in like 3 hours to art ever.
I mean, you've done more. You get like 3 hours of sleep per art, apparently. But
Something like that.
also correcting myself, this is Samus. Interesting thing I just noticed. This is Samus's visor shape in Prime 4. It's not her visor shape in the Prime 1, 2, and 3 games.
Yeah,
Well,
it
they
is
must have-
interesting how ideas that come up in concept art either do get used or don't get used, or then might reappear later. And it's one of the big sort of skill set differences between artists like myself and artists like this. I mean, just beyond the base level of talent and understanding of shadow and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If you're doing concept art for things like animated series or video games or something like that, your initial job is to be able to get an idea down on paper and be able to tweak it in real time as ideas are discussed. So, for example, Pokemon is always a great thing to come back to for dissecting artistic technique. If you wanted to design a new Pokemon and it was going to be like dog-like and a water Pokemon, a concept artist would probably draw like 8 different options. And then they'll sit down with the team. The team will be like, oh, well, I like the overall shape of this one, but the tail of this one is better, and I like the ears on this one. And then the concept artist is going to put all of those elements together to sort of make the final design of this new water Pokemon that you're making, and then it will go through to production. But elements from the other 7 that didn't make the cut, or, the mix and match, might turn up later down the road in other pieces. And this is that same concept, just obviously on this art style, this setting, etc. And it's a pretty special talent to be able to sort of do that and to adapt as quickly as concept artists are required to.
Oh, absolutely. The other thing I was going to note is there were nearly 20 years between Prime 3 and Prime 4. So someone, during the development of Prime 4, they actually went back and looked at all this old concept art. Or maybe
Yes.
they didn't, and it's just a giant coincidence. And it came out now.
It wouldn't surprise me, because if they brought on the same artists that were working on it, then the same artists obviously had these ideas in their head, and you're going to bring back things that looked right the first time around because that's how you work. But if you're bringing on board a new artist and you're working with something where you've got a producer or a head of team or whatever you've got above you who's like, I want to make this thing And the more references you have and the more things you can look at that are in the vein of the thing you're being asked to make, makes it a lot easier for you to sort of get up to speed and into the right headspace and everyone on the same page. So it wouldn't surprise me if it was a new artist who came in for 4 that they did go back and look at all of this. It certainly wouldn't hurt them to do so. It can only help.
Right.
It's what I would do.
I love what they're doing with the lighting there.
Yeah.
This one.
Like it's like it's very simple coloring, but it, as Red was saying earlier, they know how to draw your eye to the important details.
Yeah, and
In this
contrast
case,
is
yeah.
a big thing in this game. So you've got Samus in red and orange and those very warm colors. So of course Dark Samus is going to be in cool colors. You're looking for the opposite side of the color wheel.
But you also have the Samus arm cannon with the much cooler blast
but
wheel,
both-
blast orb, the blorb.
That's the charge beam being charged. And so that, to me, that's kind of the what I get out of this is the difference in approaches between these two characters. Dark Samus is basically running headlong into Samus. Her arm beat cannon isn't charged. Dark Samus is more powerful than Samus, as you saw. Like, way better abilities, way stronger, way more health. And yet Samus prevails because Samus is approaching this with a bit of a more defensive mindset, but she's prepared. She's got her, one of her strongest abilities ready to go.
Yeah.
As Dark Samus is just like charging headlong into her.
And if you've got the concept artist has all those things in their mind where they're drawing this, then what you've got is an artist who is very invested and nested in the lore, and you're going to get better art from it as a result, because they're within the scope of what the world is and the project, and so they're bringing all those concepts through, which is really, really cool.
This also has the pacing's the wrong word, blocking is the wrong word, the layout of like an early Nintendo cartridge game art piece. Like the style's different, but the lines are there.
Like what you would see on like a Super Nintendo cartridge.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess
Game art composition is its own field of composition.
Because you'd have like a little bit of a blank space where you could put the title and the Nintendo seal and all that. Oh, a title screen. Yes.
Yeah, they hit a mood and they hit it hard.
This piece, what I really like is this is just classic. This is a sci-fi setting composition work, which in itself not a bad thing. There's a reason why that trope exists, and this is using it very, very well.
And this would have been done 2002. The game came out 2004, so this would have, like, this concept work probably would have been 2002.
It's very, very good.
Oh, Metroid, that portion. That's a face down there.
A little bit.
It is.
Concept for the title screen. I do like the color shifting on the bottom.
Yeah,
And that's
what's
like
interesting with this is sort of evoking like medical stuff.
Yes.
This is the color palettes, the saturation, the washing out and the gradients that you use for medical drama and the like, that's going to have, like actual science blurbed at you. Whether it's accurate or not is not the point, but that's the sort of thing that you're going to be getting. So I find it interesting that they went down that route with it. Though, of course, this whole concept of phasing and it being mutagenic and these sorts of things, it's an interesting tie-in. But yeah, this reads very medical drama.
Look at the shoulder pads.
Yeah, they're great.
Oh man, top left is oof.
That is a power pose. And look at the lighting on those.
Exactly.
Is, but my goblin brain is ruined by like point of view. Samus is going for the last box of snacks in the back of the cabinet.
Well, yeah, because she keeps drinking on an empty stomach. This girl needs some carbs in her. It's what's interesting is those top two images are very American football.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
but the bottom two are American football as depicted by their animations.
The bottom
I
two.
just wonder if they took some references there, because of course American football, you've got the big shoulder pads. That would be a great sort of body reference to draw from to start getting some concepts out, and these look great.
This is the Hail Cargonia, apparently.
What is Samus if not the most prolific Cargonian employee? Hello, I have arrived on a shitbox that exploded, and I'm taking everything that's not nailed down. Good luck.
I would
Even if
also
it is-
like some pizza, please. Can we have a pizza party?
Even if it is nailed down, she's still taking it. In Echoes, you come to a room that is called the Vault, and that's where you get Screw Attack, where you just disable the Vault by like phasing to a parallel universe to like get into it, and then steal the shit and then leave. Now, if you are one of the insane speedrunners of this game, you want to get Screw Attack early, because that will break the game in half. And so what they do is they will actually do a full-on like heist where they steal Screw Attack out of the vault by like going out of bounds and then like dropping into where Screw Attack is before the game can load the room around you.
I see.
And so it's like an actual heist, what the speedrunners do. Anyway, Hail Cargo.
Yes, I hope she's yelling "Gun Cargo" inside her helmet as she does it. Oh, I love the color contrast on this. Red background, dark lines, hard lighting. Just, yes. This is that same piece that we saw from a couple of screens ago, just without the color on it and just really hard lighting.
I think the bottom left.
Yeah.
But I like the being able to see the detail inside of the joints, especially
Yes.
on the knee.
Yes, very much so.
Oh, okay.
Ah, look at the color theory we have going on here.
Meanwhile, at the House of the Gorillas,
Left side, you've got direct contrast. Middle one, you've got a grayscale with a color background, and then the one on the right, you've got matching tones but different saturations and luminosity, etc., etc.
This is the palette swap factory.
Yeah, it's looking at how the silhouette as a whole stands up against different color theory rules and layers and etc. This will have helped to inform things like the lighting engine, things that they may have needed to change about the overall design, and how they were going to handle like the different colored environments and putting the suit into them, etc., etc.
Okay.
But yeah, this would have been very helpful, I think, for determining what they wanted to do with their lighting engine and what lighting colors they wanted to bring in different areas.
I don't think this was rendered in the engine. This looks like a separate render.
Yeah,
Is it?
that is glossy.
Well, it has too many polygons to
Yeah.
be rendered in engine.
That's fair. The GameCube can handle what, 12, 13?
But when you're making your stuff, you know, having a better rendered full 3D model that can help inform things wouldn't surprise
but
me.
how do you know it wasn't rendered in engine? The orbs.
Yeah,
It's
basically.
all back to the orbs.
This is a cool shot. I don't get the honeycomb.
Well, you had the honeycomb sort of overall layout on the map of the city, so I wonder if this was done where they were sort of playing with, you know, what are some of our visual concepts going to be that we bring across the whole thing. And you've got these sort of very sort of scientific and medical-like elements being brought in, because the menu, as fluid as it is, and for me it gives me just a touch of seasickness, that's almost like your sort of chemistry diagrams of atoms and nuclei and the like. And then you've got the honeycomb, which quite often you know, there's elements of medicine, etc. comes through. We had those colors earlier that were very medical drama, sort of that very X-ray vision with certain things. So I wonder if they're just playing with the shape concepts for the overall project when this one was made.
Yeah. The menu spinning thing, it reminds me a lot of, even though they came later, the interfaces, the UIs in the Marvel movies. Like anytime Tony Stark touches something.
There goes the net again.
Oh dear.
Well, no, it may have recovered.
Oh, good. The internet is hating on us today. Oh, I love this. Look at the perspective work.
They made the barrel of her cannon a literal barrel.
Yes, it is
Yes.
rifled.
Look at the perspective work on that, and where your focal point is, where the vanishing point is. That's fantastic.
This
is a
looks
boss
like
fight.
one of those.
Sorry.
It looks. No. You're good. We're fighting the internet and we're getting our ass beat, but we're still here for it. It looks like one of those images that is meant to be superimposed on a product that's like 2.5D, where the barrel is something physically coming out of it. And then, I don't know, you have like a copy of the game disc in the middle of it spinning because reasons.
Oh, I love the perspective on this.
It's
the
really good.
Yeah, the foreshortening on the arm is very over. They've deliberately overemphasized it, and to good effect. And the lighting on it is excellent. The color choices for determining where your focal point is, very, very good. Very good. And the texture on the armor.
The lighting.
Hey, Red, sorry, important update question.
Yes,
Your armrest appears to have one of their ears inside out.
correct. She does.
Okay, very good.
I like the shadow, her arm, not the arm that's in your face, the arm cannon, but the other arm, the left arm, towards the edge of the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at chat real quick, and I've got Kai Harper with, yeah, it is a boss fight. Samus is the boss.
Yeah,
This
they've
is-
played a lot with lighting here, and some very strong contrast on where the light is hitting, where it isn't, things that are allowed to fade into the background versus what you can see. This is a very masterful piece in many ways.
Though, to play the other side of that, if your entire game's theme is to be light and dark, you'd better have a pretty good understanding of how to make the light work
Very
artistically.
much so. Also, the rim lighting on this is lovely, and I approve very much.
Yes.
Approved by Lady Red and Squid. Let's put image 22.
Wait, I've had a brilliant thought. My brain worked at like 8%, which is unusually high. But that last one, that could have been an energy drink in the shape of the arm cannon. And like that would be the ad picture for it. And it would be like $8 and enough caffeine to put you into the hospital.
Ooh,
Samus monster, annihilate your tiredness.
Oh, it's the energy canister, of course.
yeah, the energy tank, E-tanks.
Yeah. Oh, get energy tanked. It's a Four Loco competitor.
So that's what
And
she
now
gets
we're all
wasted
white
on.
girl wasted.
Blast your thirst.
This is an excellent high quality render. Emphasizes the shoulders and the visor, which is, iconic to Samus's look. Her arm cannon, yes, no notes.
I like
Very
that
classic
her.
Samus, very good.
I like that her non-arm cannon arm is kind of more more prominent than her arm cannon.
Yes.
Like in all the 2D Metroid games, the focus is always drawn to the arm cannon. You almost never see the other hand.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
this
one
is
of the
just,
first times I've had a chance to like play with it.
Yeah. And to like give it something to do, like she braces the arm cannon with her other hand.
Yes. I feel like this pose again is very much evoking that sort of American football, low center of gravity, ready to sort of propel your power forward as needed. And I'm assuming that was what they studied for a lot of the body poses and all of this, and I think it's a great reference It's okay. How do these players stand? Why, etc., etc. How do we carry the language that matters into what we're doing with Samus?
Concept art for the guessing the
It's an unfortunate position of a couple of those tentacles.
might be why they didn't choose this one.
It's
Yeah.
possible.
The shape language, it just isn't quite as strong as what we've seen in some of the others. And I dare say part of the problem is that Samus's vanishing point, sort of where she's narrowing down to, doesn't match where the center of the tentacles are coming up from. So it makes it feel just that little bit more disjointed. It's certainly not a bad piece of art and superior to many things I can make, but I don't feel it has quite the polish of some of the other stuff we've seen.
Okay.
Also, the arm gun looks like she's going to bonk someone with it.
I think maybe
whack
at some
upside that.
point, like this bottom piece is supposed to be a grapple beam, and maybe they played at some point with like having.
Interesting.
Because in Super Metroid, your grapple beam comes out of your arm cannon. In this game,
And
it comes out of your other hand.
And if you made this into a two-part art piece where you've got that and, whatever's being grappled on the other half, that could have been really interesting.
Also, I cannot imagine drawing these lines, the line work around the logo in
Yeah.
the background. That is nuts. And the gradient of the brightness.
Let us hope that they were indeed using things like glow layers and flow brushes when they made this.
I'm pretty sure this was paper and ink.
If this was done with paper and ink, then yeah, my brain is dribbling out my ears. The concept of even trying to do that.
I don't know what
Good
the
lord.
state of drawing in 2004 was, or 2002.
It
Cave
wasn't bad.
paintings.
It was not cave paintings.
What, do you not have caves?
I sincerely doubt they lifted this off of a cave wall to deliver it to us.
Would that not be the ultimate marketing stunt?
Retro made this game in a cave. It's 2 boxes of bolts. Oh, that's creepy.
Interesting.
Was this early concept art for Dark Samus?
I doubt it,
It
because
could
Dark
be,
Samus
or
shows
it
up
could
in
be
Prime 1.
environmental. Yeah, no, you're right.
Okay. No,
Well,
fair,
at
but the
the-
way they're playing with the lighting on here, if the color scheme were turned to Dark Samus, it would be a drop-in.
I agree.
Playing with
I
a
agree.
lot more of this sort of organic texture in the background, which I think in long term they sort of pushed a little bit more towards insectoid and the sort of exoskeleton type joints rather than fluid flesh. Although you still have those sort of fluid flesh colors over the top and concepts, this is leaning harder into the flesh and fluidity and contours. That's interesting. I wonder what the design brief was when they were doing this piece.
I don't get what's happening with her back leg.
I don't think this is a fully fleshed out piece that was finished. This is very sort of impressionist. My guess would be that they had some areas that they were sort of refining and finishing, and there's areas here that are basically not finished, which might include that, they haven't fully rendered in where the other leg would actually be. They'd move a lot of things around, but maybe by the time they'd sort of rendered in the back, where they've got this very sort of detailed texture, very fleshy and very fluid, as that was coming into being, they were already making the changes of, no, this isn't quite the direction we want to go down, we're going to adjust it, and therefore this just never got fully finished.
Okay.
Sometimes one of the greatest artistic talents you can have is knowing when a piece needs to stop because it's not right. This looks like a second iteration of the same thing. And
Well,
either,
that's why-
one was built off of the other.
That's why they didn't care what the leg was doing, because it's covered by the logo.
Yep. That explains a lot.
Moth.
Hey, the mothy dudes!
This is a thicker moth.
That does unfortunately lend itself to mothy milkers.
I mean, I was
Yeah,
gonna
this
bring
is
it
your
up.
sort of... more detailed concept work than you'd be able to pull off in the polygons, but the overall shape language is there, and they're sort of playing with, what's going to be attached where, what are our focuses going to be, and then you've obviously got your further refinement with the thinner limbs long term, and the cape, making it look like they had like cape clasps rather than the shapes we've got there at the minute up above the shoulder.
And for all that this is a game limited by the technology of its time, by the number of polygons on screen, they still did a wonderful job either showing or implying that same limb detail on the moths you were moving around.
Yes.
It may have just been a surface texture, but they didn't put it... They took great care in how they applied it.
Yeah.
And it really does reflect what they were trying to do with the concept art.
A lot of sort of working your larger art ideas down to a smaller scale is how can I give the impression of the thing that I want people to think is here. And yeah, this does seem early enough because they're more hunched forwards, just in terms of where their body mass is sitting, than I feel like the final elements did. They're a lot thicker in that curve from the top of the skull back to the wings, and although we wanted... I say I'm not part of this team. They wanted to have the sort of same shoulder language that Samus has. You've got this sort of very spherical ball joint here right now that doesn't really make sense on the exterior, and I think they changed that for the final design. I think that was a good call too.
The thing I'm always curious about is you never see the bigger moths flying. The smaller ones you see flying everywhere. Or at least in the temples, in like the places that represent light or concentration of light. And I don't know if like their wings are atrophied or they're present, and it's like it's something they just don't do in front of outsiders. Or
it could be that they're sort of evoking the thing that we've seen happen with birds in real life, where you've got lots of birds that can fly, but you've got some birds who, because of the environment they live in and the path of evolution, they still have, these extravagant feathers and wings and the like, but they're for status and display, not really for flying, because the bird doesn't have to. So it could be that these larger moths, they don't fly. Maybe back in, the older times, they were a flying species, but as they've evolved, they've been retained for status and mating and that sort of thing.
Or, like, we're about to see a whole troop of space pirates getting rolled by cassowary moth.
Yes, but that's sort of where your storytelling in art comes in, and it becomes a question then of how much lore did they build for these moth people before we went forwards with this. And sometimes you don't ever get to find out exactly what the conversations were behind the scenes, but I hope they have fun when they were doing it.
Or I guess you go the other side, and it's just like you have regular moth, and they take off, and they fly in, flap around, and you have... This is like Boeing Moth 471 Heavy, cleared for takeoff with full ordnance, starting Thunder Run.
I am noticing the time. What time do we have to be out of here for WBPLW?
We have another hour, but until
Okay.
the WPLW begins, but I want to respect your time as well.
No, you're fine. I was just, again, daylight savings time has completely messed me up, and I can't remember what we're doing when. If we've got an hour, then that's cool, as long as we're not stepping on Hal's toes.
Yep. And if Hal comes in here and tells me to get out, I'll get out.
Cthulhu Bigfoot.
So these, I think, are supposed to be corrupted moth people. Though you never fight them, I think these are ing-possessed Luminati.
I think you're right, because you've got different concepts here. The top left one, you've sort of gone with that, they're almost sort of husky, and they've accentuated the exoskeleton elements and the darker colors, etc. Whereas the one to the right, they've gone, instead of with sky language for the moth, they've gone with water language and started pulling in scales, and they're corrupted because they sort of move the elemental stuff there. That's really interesting.
And at the one at the bottom, we found the cassowary moth.
Yeah, you've gone very hardened carapace, and they almost sort of look like a burly, rough sort of pirate kind of monster in some ways there.
I would watch
Yeah.
the hell out of Pirate Moth. But is that also like mushroom design language on the joints, or am I totally off base?
No, you're very on base with that, and also with that sort of carapace shoulder type thing. That is like a sort of mushroom hood, etc. Yeah, no,
Which
that's
if-
so you've sort of got a sort of earthy tone to this one.
If you're looking for
right.
the if you're looking for the ultimate expression of otherness in a life form, it's hard to get more other than the mushroom.
Yeah, mushrooms are weird, but yeah, no, I think you're completely right. This does seem to me also like concept work for what would a corrupted moth look like.
The other big contrast to me is the eyes. Because,
Yes.
with the moths, the eyes are pretty closed. Or, like,
Yeah.
almost just like tiny slits.
Yeah,
And
whereas
then-
here they are open and staring and yeah, glowing, malevolent.
Yeah. And, the eyes are kind of for different cultures, right? They'll gravitate towards different parts of the face to kind of focus on for picking up facial expressions.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
Guy says, so we have air moth, water moth, and fire moth, earth moth. Fire moth is a very fast mech. Yes, everything changed when the fire moth nation attacked.
Oh, hey, a Pokemon.
I mean, briefly, and then it left. And it's like, there's a space pirate in this game.
Very cool. For me, I'm like, yes, this is the coolest thing in this game. This has a lot of shape language and color and texture and sharpness that just appeals to my personal tastes. I
So-
don't spend a lot of time drawing things that are naturally in my normal wheelhouse, but this very much fits.
The space pirates are a pretty interesting species because they get fleshed out a lot in the Prime series. In Prime 1, you learn that the space pirates will modify their own genetics for future space pirates, and they will approach. Okay, so like how there's the sentiment of like move from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. That's space pirates. Like they take science to its like. If you just take cold science to its extreme and you get rid of any kind of ethics or empathy, you get the space pirate civilization. So, to me, the question I have when I see this is what parts of this would be like normal, normal for an alien race we know nothing about versus grafted or spliced or even cybernetically bolted on.
I mean, you've got an asymmetry running through them here, especially with that sort of head is offset to one side, whereas the orb in the chest is offset to the other, which is, in itself very sort of other, and it doesn't seem like it would form naturally.
Right.
So yeah, that language of, this is an augmented or changed or warped thing certainly carries through. The over-accentuation of the quad areas there, you can very much imagine that, oh yes, well this is now hardened plate and as thick as it is because it's been genetically modified. What would the original species look like? Anybody's guess at this point. I think this has been pushed where they've sort of pushed their angles and their shapes and their forms to, you can't tell anymore what they once would have looked like. Which is what you want to do when you're building a culture like that, is yes, these people genetically tinker with themselves.
Which I get, but I would like to take issue with this design briefly.
Okay?
Sure.
And it's down to the simple mechanics of you have no manipulatory appendages.
Your end effectors are terrible, yes, and that comes down to
Which-
the purpose of these. These are not the characters that you're supposed to follow through a story, so they've allowed the shape language to be pushed to impractical ends because you're not supposed to think about how do they make a cup of tea.
No, I get that, but with that jaw design, you're gonna have like a whole ass neck trough full of half-chewed burger,
I know, it's
and
terrible.
you've got nothing to dig it out. You're just gonna have to like go
Well-
torso down, shimmy, shimmy, and hope for the best.
Maybe.
And if they're tinkering with their genetics, I feel like they can do more than that.
Well, again, so maybe this is their melee focused space pirates, and they don't care about the feeding because they're just gonna stick a feeding tube in there and be like, here's your like liquefied burger meal.
No, he's got a soft little round space wife or husband at home who does all of the cleaning out for him.
Okay.
But no, it could be either way. And somebody has made a really good point here. The right arm looking like Ridley's head is baller. Yes, this image here, this characterization, this concept, is just all about selling shape language. You're not supposed to think about it. You're not
I
supposed
am
to think
thinking
about it. Yes,
about it.
you are.
Okay.
Like, do they
Slick.
have a specialty car wash they just stomp into?
How about this?
This one, I will say, is better in that there is less ingrained troffery.
Look
I'm
at
sorry,
that
I'm being
extra
judged
leg
by your
joint.
armrest.
But why would you have 3 mount points and some kind of unsupported organic flesh tube on an exposed surface?
I think that's
Like,
a
as
canon.
a design for the aesthetic, absolutely. That's fucked up and weird and alien and other, and we're not talking about its tentacle knuckles. But from a production or support standpoint, this is a nightmare of terrible decisions. Why would this be sent to production? Who approved this?
Umbrella.
Some space pirate
I fucking
bureaucracy.
hate it.
And Umbrella Corp is
Look at the
probably
extra
not
leg
that far
joint
off.
in there. That is fascinating. It's not practical, but that extra
they
leg
kind
joint is really fascinating.
Isn't this how
Yeah, the
horses?
asymmetry of the legs, they had that in the last picture as well, where it doesn't call a lot of attention to itself, but the knees look different.
Isn't that how horses' legs are?
No, there's like a whole extra joint in there, I think. If we go back to it, let's see. That
Yeah,
was-
because it
that's
has
the
the...
ankle. No, yeah, that's the toes. So, okay, that would be the back end of the foot, which would make that the ankle. That's the knee.
Azalea got
could
high-heeled
be.
spats.
It could be, but the way that it's presented is it looks wrong. Whether it's an actual extra joint or whether it's just that things have been elongated and compressed in even more extreme ways than Earth evolution has done. It's uncanny and very interesting.
Lady Red, important update. Your armrest has both ears inside out.
She does.
Oh dear. So this is you actually fight these. This is what they look like
Okay.
in game.
So a lot more sort of closer to the standard bipedal, which is a lot easier for rigging in game,
But they
but
are
still that very sharp shaped language, which I very much appreciate.
and they are kind of they're not like they're not symmetric left to right.
Yeah, they're asymmetric. Yeah, they are an
Asymmetric, that's the-
asymmetric, which is again a very good way of saying, you know, this isn't normal, this is other, and for whatever the reasons are that something is other. The asymmetry is a great way to, really extreme asymmetry is a great way to communicate that.
It's also worth
Lots and
noting,
lots of triangle shapes, lots and lots of sharp points.
the space pirates are not the focus of this game, unlike Prime One.
Mm-hmm.
They're maybe 20% of this game. They're there. They're affected by the events. They kind of They're kind of the reason why Samus is on the planet. But
Yeah.
once Samus learns about the Ing and the planet dying, like she makes that her mission, and these guys just happen to be in the way.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I like their design.
I don't think you fight this. I don't think this is in the game. But this is a cool
That
design.
belongs on Shoal. That belongs on Shoal.
Well,
I swear I've seen that design in something more recent and unrelated. And I'm just having a hell of a time figuring where it's from.
Helldivers? The Illuminate?
No, because they didn't have anything that pointy.
Okay.
Really
I don't know.
interested
Ignore.
in the different leg designs they've put down the bottom, because it looks like you've got sort of an extended leg, then it folds down and the plates meet when it's like at rest and crouched, and then you've got a half open version. That's really interesting. Oh, someone had a lot of fun with that design.
The shame is not in the game.
Yeah.
Well, the Galactic Troopers that you fight because this is the first time you come across possessed. So in the start of the game, you have no idea what's going on. And then you come across the corpses of the Galactic Troopers.
Zombie Marines.
And
Yeah.
then you fight the zombie Marines.
Yeah.
And
What I
you're
find
like,
really
the
interesting here is that they've clearly carried through, the Metroid shoulder language, but they've made it very distinct compared to Samus. None of it is round, although some of it is curved. A lot of them have angles on them. You've also got that asymmetry in some of them. It's made to be like, yes, chest and shoulders, very important, but clearly different to Samus.
And the shape of the visors.
Yes.
Similar, but not the same.
Yeah, it's evoking that this is all coherent to a specific setting we're presenting, but we are also giving those sort of like clear, different shapes to go alongside it. This has to be a Dark Samus concept, surely.
Yeah.
This is somebody's RoboCop OC.
Wait,
The
is
shoulders
this Velvet
made of
Steel?
Metroids glommed on. The
Might be Velvet
bonework
Steel.
underneath.
And I think you're right. I think this is Dark Samus concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Initial concept where it's just multiple. Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. And somebody had fun making use of their anatomy lessons. I'm going to presume they have a
My pet
copy of
has been
Grey's
redeemed.
Anatomy
I
open
must
next to
acquire a
them.
creature.
Yes, please bother
yes.
a pet. Bother an animal.
And you at chat at home, you may as well.
I've decided to meet at their level. Oh no!
Please feel free to bother your pets as well.
Yes.
Oh, there are 3 beagles. There are 3 beagles.
Bother
Three
them,
beagles.
I have made errors.
overpower their bothering.
I
Tweak a
can't
thing.
mute from here.
This is interesting as well, because looking at this right image, you've obviously got, the arm gun there, same as Samus, but this is all straight lines, blocky, cornered edges, none of that round language that you see in Samus.
It's like they're trying to copy her equipment, but it's a cruder version.
Yeah, it's more military, it's more industrial, military complex. It's not Samus's specific line and shape language.
I like
And the
that.
colours as well.
I like that they gave the very serious Galactic Federation troopers heals.
Heels are
it's
great,
important.
you can dig them into things.
It also does carry, to carry your statement forward, the aesthetic of, we have one super soldier. She's like a lady that we kind of met one time, and she can just fight so many things. Oh my god. Okay, that's cool. For budgetary reasons, we have 38 million dudes with, I don't know, whatever, some armor, I guess.
And they're all different shapes and sizes. So it's gotta fit all of them.
We slap some cardboard on them. Close enough, send it.
Or modify it to fit all of them. Oh, hey, look.
No, that is my chair.
Yeah, with the different armor colors and patterns and theory through it. Yeah, that's pretty neat. That's playing with material and etc. Yeah, that's cool. I have no insightful notes on that one except for very good.
Oh, that's a cool difference.
It's a power pose.
Power pose, but the colors are slightly off. Maybe it's a different shade of orange, gold,
Yes.
or maybe
Almost
it's just the
Iron
background.
Man kind of colors.
Yeah, they're kind of more dulled.
Very sort of bronzy, brassy.
Oh, this is your farm cat.
Okay, looks like they were thinking about how they were going to define musculature of the suit underneath the actual armor plates.
Is that it, or is this where they're trying to figure out what the image beats need to be for Dark Samus?
Could be. They're lifting the shape language of standard Samus and turning it into something a little bit more organic. Yeah, I mean, it could absolutely have gone towards either or both.
So here's a question. Can Samus in her suit do jumping jack? Or is she
Not
just gonna
without
give herself?
thumping herself on the head with her shoulder spikes.
She's just gonna give herself a concussion.
Yes, she is going to ring her own skull if she does jumping jacks.
Apparently, Basara takes exception to cardboard.
This is the fill-in Sentai show that replaces the wrestling show. This is interesting. This is very industrial looking.
This is the dark suit. You don't see the suit because I already got rid of it by the point in the game. But this is the suit for the majority of the game. You start the game, and the first maybe 20%, 15% of the game, I'd say, is in that normal suit, that red and orange suit that you saw.
Yeah.
About 80% of the game is this suit, and the last 5% is the light suit.
And you're playing with a lot of sort of metallic themes and colors here, and it very much reads industrial.
Yep. And this is called the dark suit. So it's got to be.
It's very muted
colors.
compared to Samus's normal.
The orange,
Interesting.
green. The other thing I like in this is one of the repeating motifs for the Luminot is circles. And you get to see a lot of those on this suit.
And so that's probably why they brought those big bands in for the shoulders. Okay, yeah, that's very interesting. You've got the little circles with like the lights coming off of it in the thighs there and in the knee pads. Okay.
And again, with the Chozo design language, so you don't really see it. Right. So the Chozo design language to me is a lot more like beak focused.
Yes. Yeah, because you've got the sort of point coming in on the chest shape, the visor and the helmet. Yeah, whereas of this, you're sort of emulating that sort of very moth body shape with that very narrow waist with the banding coming in.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, no, that does actually make a lot of sense.
And I mean, in this picture especially, that red portion looks like a hawk with the eyes in the.
Yes, yeah, it's all coming to that sort of point at the front of the chest plate.
And these guys knew what they were doing. I think this is early Dark Samus. Or maybe this was a pretty radical suit idea for Samus.
I wonder if this was one of the things that they were considering at the same time they were thinking about that sort of almost water element brought in for the corrupted moths, because you've got a sort of almost a sort of nautiloid shape to the shoulders there.
This
and sort of snail shape. You've got some quite sort of aquatic language going on here. The spurs on the chest plate are sort of almost whale-like or shark-like. And then with the layering underneath, it almost looks like teeth. I wonder if this was done around that same time.
But this is Samus' light suit. Sorry?
No, I was just going to wonder, like, since we know there were corrupted moths, and we know there's Dark Samus, were there plans originally early on in the process to have a corrupt Samus as the third option?
Possibly. They've got a nasty tangent on that piece, though.
Well, from what they've labeled this one, they call it Samus Light Suit.
It's very interesting, and to me, a lot of this reads as sort of like aquatic, or it's interesting. Very interesting, the contoured lines.
So the notes.
On the other hand, if the whole time you are playing as Dark Samus, and it's just time to fight the weird
an
thing.
interesting game.
Oh,
That'd be
that's
very
Light
interesting.
Samus?
But the notes they've written here is organic, stronger, ethereal, celestial.
Monster Hunter.
I don't. Okay. But that is a cool but weird light suit design.
It is. It is. And proof that even extremely experienced and professional artists will sometimes miss things like an accidental tangent.
I just like that it's basically What If Whalebone Submarine.
Yeah.
Colours on this are great. The contrasting whites and blues behind her. That's what makes this pop. It's very painterly.
This might be early concept of her coming out of a portal.
Looks great.
I've been ruined by the internet. It's just going to be confetti and then flashbang. She pops up and fabulous.
Look, life has many portals, Ed boy.
Oh, screw attack.
That's
Concept.
Gotta
nice.
go fast.
It's got some excellent dynamism in it, and I like that they've contrasted the swoopy lines of, you know, we're doing a fast, spinny, graceful attack against an environment that's got lots of sharp angles and sort of squares and the like in it. Yeah, it makes it really stand out.
This environment, I think, is Sanctuary Fortress, which is where you get Screw Attack, and it is the last, technically second to last, but kind of the last major area in this game that you explore.
It is, from an outsider's perspective, rare and therefore presumably quite difficult. Hello. Sorry, I have to bother this creature while I talk. To see anatomy bent that badly, deliberately, in a way that does not look clownish. And Samus's screw attack and turn into a ball abilities captured like mid-image or mid-intro outro motion. That's a very difficult balance to strike. You can tell exactly what's going on, but there's nothing that looks egregiously out of place despite, like, lady, you're a ball.
Yeah, exaggerating the anatomy in the right ways. Oh,
I'm
joy
sniffing
learning
that.
foreshortening.
A bunch of stuff.
Yeah, this looks like a
I
whole
wish to
lot
bother
of
these
stuff.
creatures.
This looks like sort of your initial design sheet of this is what our enemy types are going to be like. We haven't decided what they look like yet. Draw us a whole series of sort of things that follow this concept, this aesthetic, and then we'll choose the ones that we like to actually make into enemies. This is like what I was saying, you know, you want to design a water Pokemon, draw me a crap ton of water Pokemon based around this concept.
That second one down on the left and the one like up from bottom mid, it's just so many legs. Too many legs. Illegal leg smugglers.
You've got clearly something here that looks similar to what would ultimately become the Dragonfly enemy, but it wasn't fully there yet. You've got a concept, but, you know, they decided they were going to give it that sort of big butt, etc., etc. So this is your early concept page with just draw everything, and then we'll start choosing the elements we like and start narrowing it down.
Which also implies they settled on the five-legged design as a recurring motif somewhat late in the process.
Probably after seeing some of these initial design ideas, yeah, they would have started picking out what they liked and then sort of saying, well, why do we like these ones? Why do these ones seem correct? And, well, odd number of legs. Okay, then we're going to go with a five-legged motif, and that's where you start having that that refinement come in, and, you know, they'll say to the artist, okay, so we like this one, this one, this one. We want to combine these bits. We've decided all of the enemies will have 5 legs to fit in with our theming. Can you now draw me a page of all 5-legged things that follow this new set of rules, refined from the original set of rules? And you just keep going until you get what you finally need.
But these, you do
The
fight
orb.
these. Which orb?
The one with the tentacles poking out of it after you like roundhouse the brain laser guy, but
Oh,
before
yes.
they became like Yell Face, the Skronkel Master.
That middle one is basically Zuru from Monster Hunter Wilds. This predates it, though, so it came first.
A decade or so. I like the
Yeah.
top right, which is like, it kind of looks like like the flower petals that you'll see with like a smiling monster.
It looks like almost a biological cell that's part fungus, and, you know, clearly there's some gaseous stuff involved there. They were definitely having mushroom and sort of wet environment thoughts at some point through this process. The top left, it looks like a trilobite.
The
It's
top
got
right
trilobite eyes.
is a enemy that shows up. It's called a puffer. It shows up in wet aquatic environments, and it basically puffs out poison. And when you shoot it, it explodes into a ball of poison
Fabulous.
that lingers in the air. The top
Doesn't
left,
that carry? Sorry, go ahead.
the top
like,
left. Sorry. Quick go.
If Samus's suit is supposed to be vacuum rated, wouldn't poison be a complete non-threat? Because that comes up in many games and continuously confuses me.
So, what's implied is this is a corrosive poison, and it's not attacking her lungs, it is attacking the metals on the suit itself.
So her suit integrity is affected by it.
Yes, that's the implication.
They fart rust. Okay.
There's a lot of mushroom and aquatic language in these. I find that very, very interesting.
Top left is an enemy that is indestructible normally. What you do is it will collect small spherical objects and spit it out. So when you are a ball and you're trying to go through a maze, if you get too close to this thing, it'll pick you up and then spit you out at the beginning of the maze.
Right.
If you drop a bomb, it'll pick up the bomb and then blow up.
And the bomb explodes inside it, which...
Okay,
and that is very Trilobite. Trilobite's had really strong exoskeletons. You've got those sort of compound sort of rock eyes, same as Trilobites had. Somebody had a lot of fun designing these.
So it's a Zelda villain that escaped containment.
Kind of.
Very interesting.
Ooh, these are very Half-Life Zen.
Yes.
Top left, I think, was meant to be a space pirate enemy. You don't fight them. Top right, just is an obstacle that you have to basically like create light around them, and then they move, and they're upset about it. Bottom
They remind
right,
me very much of sort of a coral reef with a sponge on top of it.
bottom right is one of my favorite things in this game. Those are all like emails, and when you shoot them, they will bounce towards you and explode.
Oh, fabulous.
But yes, those are all emails. Those are all like carrying messages and data.
So it's what if we went to Star Wars and we took the mouse droid and we just gave it a grenade?
Yep. And they travel in trains like that
makes sense
too.
to me.
When you shoot them, they disrupt the train, and then they will all bounce towards you and try and explode on you. Middle is mock droids, which never get used. I think the top left you do see vaguely.
Yeah, we're seeing that sort of orb in the middle with that contrasting red against the more sort of blue tones. Yeah.
But that's an enemy called a mock droid, which doesn't show up in this game, but it does show up in Super Metroid.
Excellent.
It is a genetic experiment to recreate a Metroid. So
This
it's
seems
not
like a terrible
successful.
idea. Were Wayland Yutani involved?
Worse.
Excellent.
Mother
The
Brain was,
elusive man?
Mother Brain was involved.
Oh.
Oh, look at that moth shape in the middle.
Off.
Stealth moth.
A lot of interesting shape language here.
Oh,
Okay, here's where they were.
Sharp dudes. And look, you've got 3 legs on that bottom one, which I wonder if this was, yeah, we like that one, and okay, it's got another number of
Yeah.
legs again. Whereas the top 2 have got an even number of legs and don't come
Well, the
across as
bottom one
strange.
with 2 more legs and a haircut was basically in the game.
Yes,
Yep.
yes. I wonder if that was a conversation that happened. It's okay, we like
Trilobite
this one.
fans.
Yeah, more trilobites. Yeah,
There's a
they
bossy
definitely had
fight.
trilobites and what's it, crabs on the brain? Horseshoe crabs.
Yes. Oh, horseshoe crabs are weird.
Horseshoe crabs are
They're cool.
amazing because they're weird.
Like, what if evolution just wasn't for us?
This is called a blog. That is his name, blog.
I'm not calling it that.
You fight a dark blog. You fight blog links, which are juvenile blogs, and then you fight the alpha blog.
I have unkind thoughts on this that are undeserved.
Well, they all. I mean, I
Because-
made sure to shoot all of them and blow them all up. So you know.
Excellent, good
No,
job.
that's fair. Aesthetically, it works. It's just that this concept art looks like somebody had their Bad Dragon delivery sent to the office and they had to explain it on the fly as, no, this is a reference for an enemy I'm designing, and it spiraled out of control.
Did that
It's
dragon exist?
interesting because what they've done is they've given this an even number of spikes, but an odd number of ways that it splits open. It's got like 3 facets that open.
Yep.
but each one has 2 spikes on it, so you end up with. Whereas if you had one that only had the 1 spike, you
Yeah.
have that language of 5, and it splits open into 3, so you're continuing to push that odd number uneasiness. I think that would have been interesting.
Also, this has 3 eyes. But
Yes.
this is a normal enemy. So it's an enemy from the light world that was always there.
Interesting.
You say it's normal. I assure you it is not.
Well, also, did that dragon exist in 2002?
I know somebody I could ask to find out.
If not them, then another similarly enterprising manufacturer of unique shapes.
Yes.
I have
Oh,
no
little
idea what
buggy
this
boys.
is. Oh, I know what
I
this
don't
is.
know what this is, but I want to pet it.
Well, you don't, because the back part of it, that crystal, it's got a stinger behind it that's designed to kill you.
A
Oh,
lot of things are designed to kill me. Most of them are real bad at it. It looks like it has the energy of one of those tiny owls. It's 4 inches tall, but it's trying to kill you with its brain.
Yeah, kind of. It just does like a little circle in an area. That's all it does. I have no idea what
That
this
one
is.
has his dick out.
this is back to that sort of aquatic language again.
Is that its tongue, you think?
I'm not sure.
Sure.
Could be.
Hope so.
Certainly got horrible webby feet.
This thing you do fight, it's you have to run around and shoot it in the butt. It's fun
That
as
is a
to armor.
dinosaur that went to an edgy convention and
This
also
would've-
plays Dark Eldar.
Look at all the eyes it has.
This would go hard at a monster truck show.
It would.
Yeah, I think this has entirely too many eyes.
Yes.
Yeah, but most of those are to discourage predators.
It has 9 eyes on it. It has 18 eyes.
It was quite a lot of eyes.
That's a lot. It's gonna need a lot of like eye fluid or eye drops if it ever gets dry eyes.
Quick, get down to AutoZone, buy some blinker fluid. The dinosaur needs it.
This is a boss you fight, and a normal enemy, a smaller version of it.
It is a cattle killer.
It's a commuter bug.
Hey, look, it's that thing I was talking about. That enemy
Yes.
that can hack your suit.
Yep.
Well, tell it no.
Following all the correct science, the geometric language it should do. Good job.
It is a sphere with weird squares around it.
We have 30 minutes, and we've only gone through half of these. I'm gonna speed up a little bit.
That is fine.
Warehouse car gets upsetty.
Yeah.
This
We're building in these insectoid themes again. Natural muted colors. Very grasshopper, that top right.
So all of these are long and segmented. These are the end of the segments.
Okay.
End of Amorbis. Here is the battle droid, which you fight
Yep.
in. So the cool thing they do is they will take the shape on the right, where they're like slender, rotate like a top, and come at you.
Interesting.
Of the design language of this was later reused by EDF 5 or 6. I don't remember which, but very similar collections of shapes, like similar mood. Of I don't want to deal with that. It's fucking weird. And it's from space, and it's trying to kill me.
I mean, but we're also in space and we're killing it. These are fun. These are plants that spring up out of the ground. They have cloaking fields,
As plants are wont to do.
and they want to try and kill you by spitting seeds at you.
And they're using leaves for wing language.
Yep,
Did
they
you
fly
knock
on those
over my
wings.
backpack so you could smell it?
But your backpack smells of things that aren't normally in the house. And clearly, if you brought anything here, it's for her.
Oh, those are leaves.
Nice rendering.
Those are leaves.
That's pretty cool.
They do fly on those leaves.
Yeah.
That kind of weird.
I-
I don't think you've ever fight this.
That's an interesting one. Yeah, I'm not surprised they kept that out. The shape language there doesn't match the unifying themes they've got through the rest of this.
And this
I
one kind of
hear what you say, but I would argue they would have made a wonderful command unit
or like a mini boss for the space pirates. It's just like, get them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need it to be a little bit more asymmetrical. Move where the focal point is of the head, so that it's sort of higher up and left, and then yes, it would absolutely work. It's got some elements of the unifying themes, but not all of them. Him big.
The Ing Smasher.
Ball fist.
So these are robots on the left, made by the moth.
Yeah,
why you
they've
see-
got that moth language with the eyes, etc., etc. The rounded shoulders, slender waist.
And the
Yep, lots of circles.
and the limb scroll work.
Very nice.
Warrior Ing.
I do not desire this chair.
Well, this chair phases out of reality, so like if you sit on it, you just like
Bad
fall
chair.
through.
Very, very bad chair. Excellent color language. That whole concept is sort of very flowy and almost fluid and liquidy.
Those tentacles will extend an attack. These
Yep.
things are shapeshifters.
Yep. And red tips to indicate, yes, this is dangerous.
So this I like because you can see it coming out of these pools in the ground,
We've
And,
got the
like,
5 legs going,
extending into
Yep.
the shape.
and it's
Oh.
got enough speed line going that it's very. I love the style, but you know that thing is in a hurry and the Eurobeat is cranked.
Oh hell yeah! Oh, more crank Eurobeat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got places to be, and it's 5 minutes late.
One stationary. 5 legs, but the extra legs in the back.
Yeah. It's very, very interesting, the way they've handled the 5 limbs.
I believe legally this is a unicorn.
Did you know that we do have one quintuple species we know about on Earth that is not, some weird insect or something?
No,
If you're about to tell me the starfish doesn't qualify as weird,
The starfish qualifies as weird, but it's weird in like its own unique way. Now, I mean a mammal. We have a quintupedal mammal.
okay. Is it that?
Kangaroo. Kangaroos are quintupedal. They use their tails as a limb.
Okay, yeah. You're
Oh,
right,
okay,
you're right, you're
that's
right, you're right.
this is a boss. It's a dark, corrupted version of thing that showed up a while back.
That thing's a Murloc.
This thing. It's a dark, corrupted version, and it's actually got one of the upgrades. So it's like implied.
Wait,
to
you
be-
mean that's the normal one?
Yes,
Oh,
this is the normal one.
okay. Damn, Jurassic Park went hard in like
It
evil space.
Did.
Well, when you get Ing possession, you get beat. So you turn into this. Those things turn into this. This is the boss Amorbus.
Very maggot inspired.
These things will actually burrow through the sand, and the way you destroy them is you shoot them to stun them. They'll fall down, and then you go inside of them and drop a bomb.
Horrifying.
But they swim through the sand like giant.
Excellent use of sort of holes and regimented holes, etc.
Like small sand. But we have to
Yeah.
walk without rhythm.
Correct.
This is the same thing, but
Oh,
corrupted.
now it's armored.
Which you do fight. Yep.
Oh, it's wearing
Later.
pants now.
Later in the fight. Well,
I like the fact that the armored version, you could almost look at the top of it and it almost sort of looks like humanoid, where the spiked part would be the head and then the sort of where the top eyes are is like shoulders. That's very interesting. Very
when you-
interesting silhouette language.
so
Same with
defeating,
the eyes versus the chest lights. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
defeating this is how you get the dark suit. And I think maybe they were trying to like harmonize the two, where the eyes became kind
Yeah.
of the eyes in the dark suit. But that's not what the dark suit looks like, so it seems like they abandoned that idea.
Yeah, they changed that idea as time went on. But yeah, you can see from the top left with the sketch there how they then fed that into the monster itself.
'Cause
Very, very interesting.
The light suit has the 4, holes that generate light, but there are 4 of them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I kind of wish they'd sort of stuck with that unified theme.
That is another
yes.
unfortunate image.
This one
Yes,
also
this was...
got past the censors somehow.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't know how.
they are really scrotal maxing that alien.
That has to have been done on purpose. There's no way you can draw that shape language and not have done that on purpose.
Hey, look, now it's
Armored dog monster.
it's armored, you know, against diseases.
That has to be done on purpose. There's no way. There is no way any competent artist does not draw that shape language and be like, yes, I have drawn a dick and balls. What are you going to do about it? I'm going to put some armor on it and get paid for it. Screw you.
It's got a little hook on the top and bottom, so you can hang things off of it.
It's ripped for her pleasure.
Lady Red, I feel like you're right, but I think there's some interplay that happened.
I'm sure
The
it
first,
was.
like, it started with the original image, which is mostly reasonable. You see it from the front, and then like the artist boss was like, How about you show me that from the side?
I know what
You're like,
happened.
okay.
I know what happened. The day that all of this design was going on, they had a bottle of Kahlua on the desk. That's what happened.
This is another boss.
Oh,
Housecar is in
I-
chat, so
mm.
Housecar, just anytime let us know and we shall exit.
Yeah, I need to eat something, which is probably going to happen as
more
WBPLW happens.
bosses.
So, yeah, and
this is
this
the
looks
big
to me
boss.
like a fully realized version of one of those earlier group pages we saw.
This is the big boss, the
Oh, it's butt-ass
Quadraxis.
ass butt bug.
Yes.
Yeah,
Dark Quadraxis with the brain meats that you actually do crawl over to kill it.
they are definitely
terrible.
playing with unsettling joints. And heals again. We've got more heals.
Here we have Dark Samus doing Dark Samus things,
Yes.
being all ephemeral.
It's Soda Stream, Samus.
The Soda Stream. That's a... what the hell? That Dark
I
Samus...
don't think that's how the suit is intended to function.
That looks like they had some plans for some sort of giant. I mean, that's very Doom. Just stick Doom guy inside a
Yeah.
giant mechanical Doom Slayer. Why not?
And now we have to face an important and existential question. Is the regular Samus suit we see running around just... We know the Chozo have space compression technology. Does Samus just become the tiny gnome in the torso?
I don't know.
Anyway, here's maybe another Dark Samus.
This is definitely evoking something from Samus because you've got that chest plate.
Yeah.
That chest plate is very clearly Samus.
Yeah.
And the points on the knees.
Yeah.
True.
Fungus again.
Okay, these are all Dark Samus concepts.
Okay. Yeah, this has gotten sharper and more fluid and sort of bony and chitinous. Interesting.
Bone Samurai. Pokemon.
This is Bone Samurai Samus, if I've ever seen one. That is
Yes.
a Kabuto.
Yeah. This is strayed from the core shape language in ways I understand, but yeah, it was also that's a cool concept, but no, not what we're looking for this one.
Hey, look, it's looking at you.
It is.
I think this is
Hello.
Ball Samus, Ball Dark Samus.
Yeah. Which means that that's an eyeball.
Yes, Squick. Thank you, Squick.
I don't
Laura
get it.
Bond again,
Contribution
those
complete.
designs.
I don't get it. Anyway, here's more Dark Samus with skeleton.
Yep. Artist enjoying their anatomy studies.
Ellington Samus.
Yeah.
Oh, front view of Dark Samus. Which this is pretty close to final Dark
Yeah,
Samus, the
final
first Dark
version.
Samus you fight before she starts ODing on
Really
face-on.
interesting how they've changed the sort of lights on the front of the chest plate to be longer and sort of less sharp and pointed. So you've got less of that hawk shape. And it's more flowy
It's
and fluid and extended.
And
But I
the
can't unsee the squinty-eyed frowning face.
It does have a squinty eye frowny face, yes.
well, it's frowny because it's Dark Samus.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And I like the like Metroid-y look to the shoulder blades.
Yes.
It's a really good carryover.
Because this is the Metroid
Like
Prime.
the 2-day
Oh.
delivery.
The final form of Dark Samus.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, but we saw in that last fight.
I gotta be honest. I think I like the other one more. I think they overcooked this one.
I think that's deliberate, though. It's supposed to come across as overcooked because she's been feeding on all of this Phison for so long, and you're starting to see it come out in weird ways. You've got eyeballs in places they shouldn't be. She's more sort of see-through, and things are interconnected that maybe shouldn't be. It's too much. She's mutated too far.
The other thing I like is the red core in the middle is the core of the Metroid. And it's like, it's sending its tendrils out to take the shape of Samus.
Yes.
Instead of something that's more
Okay, yeah.
normal. Instead of the shape of
Yeah.
Metroid, which is a bit more symmetric.
Kai says, don't drink bin juice, folks. This is what happens when you drink galactic bin juice. Don't be a trash bird.
I like
I
the
like
hand.
the withered arm posture. Yeah, that
Yes.
hand posture, that is excellent dynamic shape language.
That is that is an artist getting into the head of a Metroid, where the Metroid is like, I understand human hands and how they limbly.
Also the feet. And I may
Yes.
regret this, but look at the... Samus doesn't have toe detail. Like, it's just shoe.
No. Yes. Yeah,
Right.
because she's inside a suit, so she wouldn't do. But because Dark Samus isn't, and this is sort of aping the form, you can absolutely do that.
So,
Yeah.
hey look, the final boss that I had to fight twice. Or
Yes.
3 times.
You did kill it. You did kill it, and that's the
Did
important
finally
bit.
kill it, yes.
Be responsible with your Kahlua folk. Oh my goodness. Hi. Love.
Intermediate
Pip
form.
is letting me know that it is an hour past his normal dinner time. Come and
this
see
is
your boy.
the final form.
Well, yeah, that's the shouty scream laser. Did
Yes.
that thing eyeball knees?
Maybe? But it also has the 5 legs.
Okay. It does, but this one has like a majestic look to it that I don't think was present in the Turbo Kahlua Screamer.
Like the 3 things coming up the front really do kind of look like a king's
Yeah.
crown or an emperor's crown.
Yes. Yeah.
And either I wasn't paying enough attention in game, or it just because you were fighting from below, you just didn't get that same impression, which is unfortunate because that's a hell of a look.
Yeah.
You've also got like the head tendrils kind of looking like either hair or a cape, depending.
Be both.
Yeah, it gives it that flow to juxtapose against the sharper angles.
Yeah.
They-
The sacks.
3 sacks, I guess. This might be like the Ink's eye.
Yeah.
Metroid
In my
But-
mouth.
D1.
Yeah, but you can't be working on a Metroid game and not draw at least one at some point.
No idea
no
what this
thought
is.
Maybe something that just in the corner or something, who knows? Yeah, more concept work, and this looks like where they've started really putting down their leg concepts.
Yeah, because you can see 4, 3.
Most of these have 3 or 5. Like, yeah, go away and draw me a whole load of monsters with an odd number of legs.
Alright. I'm gonna speed run the
Because
rest of
4 isn't enough and 6 is too many. It's 5 leg.
it. Oh, moth. With longer wings.
Yes,
Top
and you've
left.
also got one there that's like a little shield bug.
Yep. Field bot.
Shorter, stubbier wings. Yeah, that does make me think that maybe lore-wise they were thinking of, yes, the wings are vestigial, but they're still used for status and display purposes.
I want to see a jetpack moth.
I too would like to see Jetpack Moth. Oh, that is a... Oh, okay, that's the possessed trooper.
Yeah,
That's very Doom.
very zombie. Yep.
Meanwhile, at the fun park,
Ring. Dark Samus. Crazy thing. Not sure what this is. Moses?
Dark Samus hand design.
Yeah. Yeah, this looks like musculature. Whether they're thinking for Dark Samus or for normal Samus, they're thinking about musculature, flow, contour. How they're going to layer things over the top.
Yeah, chitin, slime, muscle, bone. What do you want exposed where?
Yeah.
Moth!
Moth from earlier.
Yeah.
Orbis.
Not as well rendered.
Oh, it's the dong
it's-
monster, but
it's
in a
a
different
dong monster.
pose.
What if Uniball and Threeshlong?
Well, that is the actual final form of it.
Schwangus.
Hey, look, it's the space parts, but they fly now.
They do.
And you do fight them.
Very stabby outlines. Very good. Very nice.
Why do they have a Pokeball on the bottom left?
I think that's supposed to be Samus.
Why not? Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
I think this was concept for a fight that never happened.
Yeah.
More the plant thing?
Something, yep. Looks like with parts that can come off. Interesting.
God, I love the just atmosphere pieces. Where it's like, this isn't necessarily for a specific monster. This is just the vibe we want. Here's light versus dark with the
Yes.
inversion of landscaping.
Yeah.
And the inversion of the sun
your
and
line
moon.
colors. Yep.
And Samus' outline.
Yep.
Yeah. This. Oh, this is a very early concept they were going for, which they didn't do, but because they didn't figure out what the Dark World was going to look like until pretty late.
Mm-hmm.
This is what the light suit you end up with, it like, and it's still
Disco Death Ray.
to
Yeah,
this
makes
day
sense.
my favorite suit in all Metroid games.
No, there's their menu dealy things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Apparently there's the language.
Wait, there's a translation key.
Yep.
So those do actually mean something.
Looks like. So their text is three-dimensional.
That's a terrible decision, but sure.
But that is the end of the gallery. Lady Red Squick,
Did it, chat?
we did it. I thank you both for coming.
No, thank you for having us, and I hope our lunacy and internet issues have been worthwhile in some way, shape, or form.
Well,
Yeah, this has been delightful.
I am grateful for the insight from that both of you have. This is insight me as some random Metroid enjoyer just not have. So thank you.
mean, you certainly had some insight of your own that I wouldn't have noticed because I don't have your sort of as deep a connection to the series. So yeah, it was nice to get together for this. This was nice.
Yeah.
Soon
I'm
it
just
shall
happy to
be
be here.
wrestling. Yes, yes. Squick
Yes.
and I are going to throw some food down our throats, and I will be in the admin booth, and yeah, it will be wrestling time.
In 8
Food
minutes.
for the food hole. Wrestle
Yeah.
for the wrestle pro.
Any last minute chat or thoughts?
Don't go anywhere. This is a threat. It's wrestling next, and it is group betting time. There you go.
Unless you are already within the dark world, this is not the time to begin boofing Kahlua.
Yeah, drink responsibly, children.
Dramatic reading, down with the sickness. 3, 2, 1. Can you feel that? Ah, shit. Ooh, ah, 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 ah. Ooh, ah, 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 ah. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Drowning deep in my sea of loathing, broken your servant I kneel. Will you give it to me? It seems that what's left of my human side is slowly changing. In me, will you give it to me? Looking at my own reflection, when suddenly it changes. Violently it changes. Oh, there is no turning back. You've woken up the demon in me. Get up! Come on, get down with the sickness! Get up! Come on, get down with the sickness! Get up! Come on, get down with the sickness! Open up your hate! Let it flow into me.